progress. Vampire the Masquerade, Chicago, episode 58. I know this because I actually checked. Good. So, if I recall correctly, and I do because I've just spent some time on this, we have Belladonna in a car with Chase and Vincenzi parked up outside O-Block.
Yep.
Too far from where Peter Wicks has entered Building C and disappeared into Building C. And he's been gone for about 15, 20 minutes now. And you've been talking to him for a while until his radio cut out. He said something about getting into a lift and going down. Meanwhile, Peter, you've followed this very short-cropped woman's, what am I trying to say? Female down in the lift. She's got short-cropped hair. She's wearing like a fluffy coat. She's got a Prada handbag and some other jewelry on her and tattoos. And she's got teardrops tattooed on her face. And her eyebrows are tattooed on. Now, I could be wrong, and I hope I'm not appropriating anybody's business, but I think that's what she is called a chola. I'm not 100% sure, but that's what I think. Meantime, you followed her down into this essentially underground complex, down a hallway, fluorescent lights flickering in the ceiling, the walls green and white. The top half is green and the bottom half white, like a very institutional kind of feeling about that. Until you get to this massive door, and she entered the door, and you snuck in behind her into a small room that housed 3 individuals hanging from the ceiling upside down in body bags. She's opened the first body bag and began torturing this fellow after unstaking him. So far, I don't think you have heard the name of this guy actually. And it might be confusing because she's used the name Jackson in regards to him. And clearly he's not Kevin Jackson, so you don't know what the deal is there. You believe that her name is Taekwon.
Okay.
And she has tortured this guy, cut off his dick, drained his blood from his stump just before you unobfuscated behind her and staked her very successfully with a ludicrous amount of dice, or at least a ludicrous number of successes, and pushed her into the guy hanging in front of you. So she's now staked, and that guy is trying to feed on her. Glug, glug, glug. Meanwhile, I was going to say Mercy. Belladonna, you're in the car with Vincenzi, and Vincenzi's getting antsy. How long do you think this is going to take?
Patience.
Come on, the guy's he's been out of contact for like 10 minutes now.
Is 10 minutes a long time?
I don't know. I think it's a long time. If I didn't have contact for 10 minutes, I would probably, if this was a police job, I'd send in the SWAT team by now.
Okay, right.
I don't know. If we don't hear from him pretty fucking soon, I think we should do something. Either that or we need to cut our losses. I don't know. I mean, either way, we're probably going to find out what's going on.
Don't think we should cut our losses. That's not fair. I don't mind trying to sneak in again as a bat, or even as myself. I don't know, but maybe some other people are better at this.
You think the guy needs some backup?
To the Malkavian.
I don't know. Okay, let's give him another 5 minutes, okay, and see what happens.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a good idea.
I'm just gonna have a cigarette. I won't do that to you in the car, so I'll get out.
Thank you.
So he gets out. He walks around the car, pacing with his cigarette.
What a real gentleman.
He is that.
So what's the plan, Chase?
Well, 5 minutes, we're going in. You want to go in?
Oh, yeah.
You look like you have that look of, let's go in. So we'll do that. I'll obfuscate, but it won't help too much against cameras, but it might help against people.
Right. Yeah, you do that.
Okay. All right.
All right. Meantime, Peter, you are watching as this guy feeds from this this vampire.
Could you speed it up, please? Could you kind of
I actually do need some dice, remarkably.
wait?
Do you remember the rules for like
Don't drink.
feeding?
For
V5?
feeding? Remind us,
Don't-
how does the rules work for feeding?
I just remember it taking longer anyway,
Right.
like a minute or so to take a blood point.
And don't drink it all because the other two need some too.
And
Ah.
how do we make self-control checks in V5, Charlie?
Aren't you the rule keeper? I'm the law keeper.
Yeah, I have been through the rules once, and to be fair, that was a few weeks ago. We've had a bit of time off, and my memory has atrophied as to how it worked.
Okay.
I'm gonna
While he's sucking, I'll unstake the other two.
You're gonna stake the other two. Are the other two?
Unstake.
Okay, so you unzip them, and you find that they are already very beaten up, and you unstake them. The first one you unstake, Frenzies. Now he's still hanging from the ceiling, so and is but he's not tied up or anything. He's just tied up around the feet. His hands are not tied. So he immediately tries to grab at you.
No, I'm moving.
You're gonna make a dex and dodge check.
Yeah.
Peter Wicks, dex and dodge.
Do you by chance have your like DM screen? It might have the rules all nicely displayed.
The
There.
DM screen?
Yeah.
That doesn't have the V5 rules nicely displayed. Which screen are you talking about?
Oh, you don't have a DM like a 5e one?
No.
Okay, well, I might have one somewhere.
All I have is the three main.
Where did I put it? Oh, there it is. Okay, I'm sick.
Dex and
Okay. I've gotta try. I've gotta try.
Hey.
Oh man, that is too annoying. This character sheet is so alien to me.
Same here.
Okay, so you got 3 decks and you've got. Do we have dodge?
For a human to be. Well, does it say
Yeah,
for a
I
vampire?
had to because I was a fighter at one
Yeah,
stage.
but the thing, no, it's not a matter of whether or not you think you've got dodge. It's a matter of whether or not the game has dodge.
It's athletics or something.
Right, so we'll just use athletics.
Okay.
Okay, so you get 5 dice for this. 10, 9, 9, 6. So you easily step back out of the way as he grabs at you. He's just frenzying, basically. He's not saying anything. His teeth are out, and he's just clawing at you, just trying to swing. And then the bag twists. He turns the bag around, pushing against the wall with his hands, and he rips open the third body bag, and grabs onto the vampire next to him that's also hanging upside down, and he goes for him, and he sinks his teeth into that vampire instead and begins to drain him. So yeah, so we know now in V5 how vampires take a lot longer to drink, so your friend is still drinking from Taekwon at the moment, the first one, right?
Yep.
So what are you doing while this is happening?
I'm sitting up. I'm looking at the tool thing and seeing if there are batteries for the drill and the stuff that I find.
Okay, there are batteries in the drills and in the power tools in the case. There is a drill, there is a band saw, there is a belt sander, like a handheld belt sander.
Yeah.
And there's a couple of non-power tools as well, including clippers, shears, pliers, a hammer, screwdriver, stuff like that, and some nails. And there's a couple of wooden stakes in there too.
Yep.
Right. Can you make a perception? Well, I'll make you a perception check.
Load them up.
All right. So
Load them up.
loading what up?
The putting the batteries into
Right.
the different objects.
Yep. So which one do you want to have in hand? Is
Bandsaw.
bandsaw? Okay. All right. So basically, it's a circular saw on the end of it.
Yeah.
Okay. Awareness and roll. Yeah. Okay. Okay, you hear outside the room, Barry, outside the room, Peter, in the distance, a door, a heavy door, slam somewhere down the corridor.
Okay.
You're in.
Quickly, and I know it's risky, I obfuscate and undo the guys.
Okay, well, okay, you're obfuscating, and you want to cut them down or what?
Yeah, cut them down.
Okay. No roll involved for that. They land on the ground, but they're still feeding on each other.
Yeah.
At this point. One of them is still staked, and he's pretty much dead at this point. He's going down rapidly.
Okay.
So there is that. The second one is still feeding on Taekwon.
Okay.
You're hearing footsteps approaching outside the room now.
Just one thing. Unseen passage. I take it that's what it is.
Yeah.
Is a rouse check now.
It's a rouse check. Okay.
That's the second level. The second level is a rouse check. First one's free.
To do a rouse check, we roll.
There's a little button down the bottom if you want to do the
Rouse check.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Whoop.
Okay, so you're a little bit hungrier.
Okay, no six. Yeah, so okay, so you what was it for the rouse check? What was he doing for a rouse check?
It's to use unseen passage.
Unseen
So,
passage. Okay,
yeah.
right. All right, so you actually end up spending some blood to use unseen passage to become invisible. Basically, you're now a little bit hungrier. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so that changes your hunger from 1 to 2 out of 5.
Yep.
Which is going to add to the number of hunger dice that you have to roll for every check from here on until you either feed or use more blood. All right, so you've turned invisible. This man comes downstairs, comes walking. You can see through the glass window, this thick glass industrial style window, like very institutional kind of thing, probably a circular or almost rectangular portal window in the door, double glass. You don't know how strong it is, but it looks pretty strong.
Okay.
Right. This fellow is he's got very short cropped, fuzzy hair, glasses. He has a suit on and a tie. And when he gets to the door, you see him reach for the handle as he gets to the door, looks through the glass, and steps away.
Okay.
I mean, obviously, he's just seen a bunch of vampires feeding on each other, so he's like, I'm not fucking going in there.
Yeah. Obviously.
Yeah. So what do you do?
So he'll be in the region of the door, won't he?
Unless he walked away. I mean, maybe he's run off somewhere. That's possible. Maybe he's standing right in front of the door. Maybe he's hiding in front of the door with his head down below the glass. You don't know where he is. You cannot know where he is. But he may have stealthily slid off back to the lift.
Yeah.
Or he could be right outside the door. You don't know.
I'll wait and see what he does.
Okay. Well, let's have a look at your disciplines, because you do have all specs level 1.
Yeah.
Which gives you
Since the unseen. That's the one he picked, right?
right. Yep.
It's free. It's passive. The dice pools are wits and auspics or resolve and auspics.
Okay, so we'll try wits and auspics. And for you, that's so you're actually rolling your discipline number as well, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
Auspics. That's an interesting twist.
It makes sense, in my opinion.
Okay, well, an 8 and a 1, a 3 and a 4 is not going to cut it. So you can't tell or hear or smell or sense anything outside this room. Clearly, this room is pretty soundproof.
Makes sense.
Right.
He waits.
All right. The first one of the two vampires, or rather the second one of the two vampires that's feeding on the third vampire,
Yeah.
he starts to stand up, having just destroyed the third guy. He is now ash.
Okay.
He burns up, and he turns and looks at you, and then he looks at the other guy on Taekwon, and he grabs him and pulls him off her, and throws him against the wall, and he goes, "I don't think so. This bitch has got to stay alive. We need to talk to her."
Take your weapons and there might be someone outside that door, my friend.
Turns to you and he's like, "Who the fuck are you?"
I'm here saving your life. Shut your face and just do as I tell you to do.
You're talking to someone that's on the verge of frenzy. Just keep that in mind.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
never works on people that are frenzy.
And how can he see me? I just made myself invisible.
You talked back. you spoke to him, so you broke out of.
Talk to him.
Okay. All right.
You can turn back invisible again if you want.
Yeah, I will.
Another Rouse trick. Gonna have to be careful now, I think.
Well, that's another. Okay.
Stop making yourself hungry.
We're now at level 3 hunger. Okay, so yeah.
The beast is a knocking.
You're under pressure. You're getting pissed. You're doing stuff, and you're concerned about a lot of shit.
That's why I just told him to shut his face and listen to what I said.
Right. You see him visibly control himself, and he goes through her stuff. He pulls out a pistol out of the back of her jeans, and he pulls out a couple of knives from her, and he opens up the toolkit and takes out a power drill.
Yeah, cool.
Puts the pistol in the back of his pants. And he goes, "Who's outside? Where the fuck did you go?" You don't say anything this time.
I just circle.
I tap him on the shoulder.
He turns around. Fucking Nosferatu. The other guy starts getting up now. Let's see if he's frenzying. No, he's managing to control himself barely. And they look at each other and like, how the fuck are we going to get out of here? Check the door. The first guy goes over to the door and he begins to undo the wheel on the back of the door. He pulls on the door. It begins to swing open. And as he steps outside, you just hear a gunshot. And he falls backwards out of view.
Okay. I'll go and have a look now.
Okay, so still obfuscated?
Yep.
Okay, what you see is that the guy with the suit and the glasses has a shotgun, a double-barreled shotgun, sawn off. And he's just a couple of feet back from the door. Yep.
Yeah, go on.
Yep. There's still smoke coming out of that shotgun. And the first guy that stepped out, he's laid out on the floor. He's not dead, but he's very wounded. And you can smell the cordite, and you can smell the what is that stuff? sulfur.
So,
I think that's from the incendiary round that he just fired at this guy.
okay,
So he's
I'll go.
done.
I'll go up to this guy on the side, on the left side.
What level of obfuscate do you have?
Very good, obfuscate.
Very good. Very nice.
If you're wanting to move,
Oh, don't
wait.
tell me that's going to cost me blood.
No,
as
no, no.
well.
You're fine. You're fine. You've done that. As long as you stay, in the shadows. I'm just wondering if what Russell's looking for is vanish or something.
Well,
or-
I mean, this is going to be like a 3rd level discipline, I think.
The 3rd level ones are Ghost in the Machine and Mask of a Thousand Faces.
Okay, so it must be the 2nd one, which must be.
I've got the ghost in the thing.
Unseen Passage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty sure. He should be able to move unseen. He should be able to look into 1,000 faces. Blah blah blah. Okay, so you sneak out to where he is, and you can see he's looking around pretty carefully, and now he's kind of backing up, and you hear. You see that there is a cell phone on the floor by his foot.
Yeah.
And you can see that it's actually in the middle of a phone call.
Okay. All right. I try and get behind him.
All right. Make another perception alertness check. Perception. What is this? Wits and alertness now? Hard to get 25 years of V2.
It is. You'll be fine. You'll get used to it.
All right.
It'll take 25 years, but you'll get used to it.
Yeah. Okay. 10, 8. Why am I telling you this? Okay. Oh yeah. Because this is your perception check. You hear footsteps in the distance behind him. You can hear this high-pitched sound, like the sound of electronics. You know how they make that high-pitched noise, like when you turn an old CRT TV on or something like that?
Yeah, sort of, yeah.
You got like this really kind of high-pitched sound. It's a bit like tinnitus.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I will. Is he a vampire?
You're going to make an aura perception check on him?
Yeah.
Okay, what do we roll for that?
I don't think he can do aura perception. That's a 2nd level one, and you've only got 1st level Auspex.
I'm going to pull up his old character sheet in a different window so that I can compare stuff as well, just for the sake of keeping this under control. Come on.
The Saint Philippe, my friend.
That is true.
You'll have to be creative in the way you figure out how they're a vampire.
It might have to be, yeah, that is true.
So he's, from what I remember, he has sense the unseen when it comes to Auspex. But he doesn't have heightened senses because he wanted to be able to see other Nosferatu.
Right.
Yeah. But he only had 1st level.
Okay. That gave me 10 seconds I needed. Okay. Right. Right.
Yeah,
I will.
The original Peter Wicks doesn't have Auspex at all.
I will stake him.
Oh, he did because Mercy taught him.
He has XP towards it, I think, but he doesn't. Well, his character sheet does not have any dots in Auspex.
I'll stake him.
Auspex written there as if it was going to be something, but it's not actually in there yet. I remember you having a lesson though. Okay, so you're going to stake him anyway.
Yep.
Fair call. All right. Now, where's your stake? Didn't you just stake someone with your stake?
Yeah, but I got more than one. I got about 2.
Okay. Well, let's keep
This
that.
is my last one, though.
This will be your last stake. All right. So you
Yeah.
move around behind him, and you're going to try and stake him. All right. So this is going to be Dex and melee, or strength and melee.
Strength and melee, I think.
Do you want to spend blood for this?
I'm going to have to.
Okay. So 5. We're going to do another rouse check.
Come on.
What's up the your rouse checks, man?
You are now you're very hungry now.
Yeah, I'm going to eat him.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
But I'm going to stake him first.
Okay. All right. So you go to stake him with your Dex and melee. Strength and melee 4.
How many have I got in it? Have I got enough to...
That is 7 dice.
Please get the right amount, please.
That is 7 dice. It's 8 dice because you spent blood. You want to use a willpower point?
Oh, willpower is used differently. You got to roll the dice, and then you can decide whether you roll up to 3 different, re-roll 3 different dice.
Right. Okay, we're looking
It's like they changed everything.
I know, right? It's similar, but everything's different.
Yeah.
Okay, so a 1 and a 10. So take those out. Boof. That leaves us with an 8 and a 6. I don't think that's enough to actually stake a vampire.
Throw the other 3.
Now he has potence, doesn't he?
Yeah, I got potence as well.
Don't worry, I'll run him, shall I?
You've got someone on your side.
Yeah. I don't think he has enough, but
Animalism, fortitude, obfuscate.
you need 3 points.
Level 1. What's the level 1 potence power called?
Let's look. 1 moment. Potence. Okay, so you had 2 options. You have lethal body and you have soaring leap for potence.
Okay.
Lethal body means you're capable of causing horrendous damage to mortals, tearing skin and breaking bones with bare fingers. It means you can, your unarmed attacks can do aggravated damage to mortals if desired. You can also ignore 1 level of armor per potence level of the user.
Right.
And soaring leap is you can jump a number of meters equal to 3 times your potence level vertically and 5 times your potence level horizontally.
That's pretty useful if you're moving around on trains and stuff.
Is that a dig at my job?
Out of game, Barry, your character's, I'm thinking the soaring leap is where you would go. To be honest with you, I know that sounds bad because right now you're in a situation where you would like it, but you're about to roll 7. You just rolled 7 dice anyway, and you can re-roll up to 3 of them with willpower.
Okay, go on, and I'll go for that other one. What did you say?
Soaring leap.
The leaping of the soaring of something. Yeah.
This one, it does sound very Peter, because I remember him wanting to chase after people rooftop to rooftop.
Right. I mean, you're good at spying on people and chasing people and getting away. He's not a melee character.
No, I'm not arguing with you. It's just at this moment I'd like to be able to do a lot of damage.
That makes sense. That's fair.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to spend a willpower right now to re-roll a dice.
Yeah.
Just the one?
Checked off. Well, how does it work? Do you get to roll up to 3 dice?
Up to 3.
With 1 willpower point. Wow. Okay. So we'll re-roll 3 dice. You get 1 success out of that. It's still not enough to stake a vampire.
Okay. Fuck.
It's okay.
But
okay, I'll eat him.
Certainly hurt him. Okay.
I'll eat him. Well, he's going. Oh, I'll eat him.
All right. Well, you go to eat him. You've also given yourself away now, so he knows you're there.
Yeah, of course.
You come in to attack him to do that. So we're doing a Dex and ball. 3 plus, and this is Dex, not Strength this time. 3 for 5. Unless you want to spend a blood into Dexterity now. Bearing in mind that will cost a rouse check, and if you fail a rouse check, that will be more hunger.
And but I'll frenzy and take him out, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, go for it. Hey, I'll spend the blood.
Well, yes, that is your 5th now, so let's roll for frenzy. Your current.
The one time I want to get it, God, give it to me, give it to me.
Let me just see what the frenzy rolls are. Hunger.
Please give it
So
to
hunger
me.
frenzy? Fail rouse check while at hunger
Frenzy.
5.
Where the hell is willpower now? Why is it asking me for a humanity input rather? There is. Oh yeah, 5, 6, 7. His humanity is in fact 7. Modifiers none. Okay, so you rolled 3. What is the fuck is that? Why can I not read it? It's known and 3 successes, 3 10s, but one frenzy check. Fail. I think it's a total success. Okay, so nothing happens. You do not frenzy, but you do.
Oh, you're kidding! The one time I want to frenzy.
No, chill out. You didn't frenzy.
No, I'm not complaining. It's just weird. You know, one time you want to do it, you can't do it.
You can choose to frenzy. That's not a problem.
Okay. Yeah, I'm biting this dude. I'm sucking like a motherfucker.
All right. Well, you're still grabbing him at the moment.
Yeah.
So your dex 10, 9, 7, 6, and a 1. So that kills the 10. 9, 7, 6. So that's 3 successes versus his dex and dodge.
Needed that 10. Why did I get one?
Okay, it's equal actually. You guys are locked into this hand-to-hand grapple.
I'll keep trying to get him.
You can see his veins start to pop up as he begins to pump blood also.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and get him. I want to eat him.
All right. How do you go about this? Like physically, you're holding each other by the wrists at this point.
Okay, I'm gonna. This is how I'm gonna do it. Now, what he's holding me, I'm holding him.
Yep.
So I'm gonna I'm gonna let myself loose for about a second, and then pull his wrist this way and go.
Okay. Ooh.
Come on.
All right. Well, at that point, you do probably frenzy. I think this is because there was some fails there.
Okay.
And you're saying you want a frenzy anyway, so I'm just going to let you.
Yeah.
All right. So you grab him, you throw him against the wall with your potence too, pin him up against the wall and start draining him.
Okay.
Your friend that's on the ground over there, he's trying to get up now. He's leaning against the wall. There's blood coming out of his throat and chest and his face where he's been hit by a shotgun at close range with a phosphorus round. I think that's what it was, phosphorus, not sulfur.
Yeah.
And so he's bleeding all over the place and he looks very sick and wounded. And you're draining this guy right now. Perception check. You can hear the elevator stop. Boom. And doors open at the far end of the corridor.
Okay. Right. How far am I from the elevator?
50 feet.
50 feet. I am going to throw an incendiary grenade into that elevator.
Okay. All right. So this is.
Hopefully it's not us, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry, but I'm under attack, you know. I'm like fainting here and I don't know what's going on. I heard the lift and I'm like,
Just when you're frenzying, can you think enough to do
really.
that?
Actually, if you're in frenzy, you
are you here to help me or get me killed?
I'm here to get the rules right. Sorry. Doing my best.
That is a fair call. Yeah, I'm going to veto the grenade based on that exact fact. You are frenzying. You chose to frenzy.
All right.
You don't get to think or even really play your character.
Okay.
But what you do see is a creature, a type of schlachter come out of the elevator. along the ceiling.
How am I going with the sucking of this dude?
Well, you're draining him, but it's taken a while, right? Let's see. I'm just doing some experimental rolls here to see what they do.
Good call.
Okay, you're still frenzying, and it's still coming across the ceiling at you.
Oh, fuck's sake.
It arrives where you are and tries to drop down on you. I'm finding arbitrating these rules right now just as getting in the way of storytelling, to be honest.
Yep.
So I'm going to say, like, I'm just going to use a hybrid system here for a minute.
But we had to kind of learn them, so...
We do have to learn them. So, I mean, okay, well, if you can figure out how we come out of a frenzy, how do you get out of a frenzy in V5?
I'm working on that.
You working on that?
Yeah, you do. Just keep going with the story, and I'll figure it out. And if we don't get it done this time, we'll do it.
I know
next
what
time.
I'll do. Don't worry, I got a plan.
Plan? A frenzied plan?
If it drops on me, I'll naturally, instinct must be to protect yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You must have instinct.
Yeah.
And it can drop on him.
Right. Well, yeah, it's dropping on both of you.
It means I'll be underneath him and I'll be stuck, but at least it won't be directly getting to me.
Right. The other thing is that he's got a shotgun right now as well in one hand. So as you're grappling him, his shotgun, you're feeding off him. The shotgun goes loose in his hand, but it's hanging on a thread by his finger in the trigger, through the trigger ring, basically.
Okay, now I'm too frenzied to think of the shotgun at the moment.
All right. Well, the creature drops and lands on you, and you guys, I think basically you're going to go into a blackout at this point. And when you wake up, the creature has been.
But the other two guys are there.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to figure that through.
They've got swords and stuff.
So it says that you can do a willpower roll to get out of it.
Okay.
It is.
Make a willpower check.
So hey, you might be able to get out of it if you use willpower to get yourself out of it.
Yeah, right. It seems like a. Well, actually, that's a success. Okay. All right. So you use a willpower point.
Okay.
Pull yourself out of the frenzy.
Yep.
Now you can grab onto the gun if you want to, the shotgun.
I grab onto the shotgun.
All right. And you're going to make a dex and firearms.
Yep.
All right. Dexterity is currently 4, 5, actually. And firearms is 2, so 5 and 2 is 7.
It also says when you reach hunger 1 or below. 1 or below? I assume below means if you exsanguinate a human, you can get back to yourself. Just like what we normally do.
Right.
If you were to drink a human up to that point or beyond.
It's going to be hard, but we'll get it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Your firearms goes off with 4 successes, 5 successes, including the number of dice.
Okay.
The Schlachter flies backwards into the wall because this thing had two shots in it.
Yeah.
Both of them were incendiary rounds.
Okay.
So the second incendiary round goes off, boof, and hits the Schlachter, smashes it against the wall, blowing its chest open. It lays there going at you for a minute, and tries to get up. Click, click, click. You're out of bullets.
Yeah.
So what do you do?
So what kind of position am I in, just so I know?
You have got your back against the wall. You're on the floor, on your ass. There's a body on top of you. You've just managed to get the gun over the top of the body, which is laying on top of your legs.
And basically go boom by fluke.
Yeah, like you're right up there. Bang! It was really close range.
I'll keep sucking at him and worrying about him at the moment.
Okay. The Schlachter starts to crawl forward.
Yeah, here it comes.
Tool.
Oh, can I throw him in it?
Yeah, you can throw him at it. Yeah.
At it, yeah.
Yeah.
Throw him at it.
It just pushes him away.
Hey,
Yeah.
well, it's my breakfast. Hey.
He just pushes
Wait.
to the side and keeps coming at you. It opens
Ah.
its mouth and you can see its fangs have all been filed to a point.
I'll take my gun out.
All right.
Now I'm of my own mind.
All right. And this is Dex and Firearms again.
Yep.
Well, all right. What are you shooting it with? What sort of gun is this?
It is a Glock.
It's a Glock. Okay.
Glock.
So you unloading on it?
Yeah, I'm emptying it at it.
Right in its face. And
Yeah.
as you're doing that, you hear this thunk.
Oh.
The room starts to fill up with smoke. And before you've finished even firing at it, you see that you're hitting it in the face, and it doesn't look like it's very happy. It may, in fact, even be dead. You're not sure because you don't see, because the smoke fills up the room before you get a chance to see what you've done.
Do I see the guy that got shot?
The guy that already got shot, he's still leaning on against the wall, one hand against the wall, putting himself back together.
I'll go and can I see the guy that I threw at the slugter that it threw aside?
At this point, you can guess where he is, but you can't see him because
I'll go in that direction.
Okay. All right. As you go in that direction, you start hearing the room is echoing extraordinarily loudly with gunfire, rapid gunfire.
Obfuscate.
Okay. Browse check.
Can you even do it? Since you have no blood in you. Did you get any blood?
I got some from him. Yeah.
Okay. Very good. Very good.
Okay, so yep, that's.
You want more of him?
Hang on. Can I work with thingamajig for a while?
Sure. Yep. Okay. Very well. So Charlie and Vincenzi and I guess Chase is going to be busy on a phone call.
I don't know.
All
So
right.
Vincenzi,
Yeah.
is it time now?
Yeah, I think it's probably time.
Okay,
Gets out again and he walks around to the trunk of the car and he pops the trunk.
I'll help
Get
out.
out of here. You probably should put this on. Armored vest, huh?
Oh, no, thank you.
You don't want that?
Oh, well, if I turn into an animal, it's just gonna be a hindrance.
Right. Okay. Well, you want me to come with you or not? Stay here and keep the getaway car ready, I suppose.
Stay here, and when Chase is, off his phone call, then
Right.
ask him. I mean, yeah, you're probably better off staying here anyway. I'll be back. Okay.
All right. Well, good luck. Don't
Thank
get yourself
you.
killed in there.
I'll run over.
All right.
Let's go in like a normal bells.
Okay. So you're going up to the front gate.
Yep.
Yep. And you walk through to the C, building C.
O block or building. Okay,
O
right.
block,
Yeah.
Building C. Yeah.
Yep. Are there any people at the door?
Yeah, there's always people milling around at the door and they look up at you as you approach. Some of them are smoking weed, listening to music, usual stuff going down. There's a little girl playing hopscotch by herself just over there on a yellow cross that she's drawn up in chalk. She's got
That's cute.
pigtails.
Hey, I look for someone that looks like he is in control.
Everybody sort of looks up as you approach, and there's a couple of guys that stand up by the door. One of them steps down from the top of the steps. He goes, "You looking for someone, lady?"
Yeah, I'm FBI. I pull out my FBI badge.
Oh yeah.
You all might need to clear off. Come back in maybe an hour. Something's gonna come down. What's the words?
Something's gonna go.
Something's gonna go down. Right. Something's gonna go down.
Okay. Can you make some sort of persuasion check?
Okay.
So to be charisma. And,
Okay. Now,
charisma.
how do I do that?
Charisma and persuasion.
Oh, perfect. Okay, so I got 110. Four and a 1.
Right, and the 1 is a hunger one, isn't
Yeah.
it?
We all have hunger.
So you've leveled up your hunger.
Leveled up.
Okay. So how many? So you should be at like 2 hunger points now, right?
Well, it's
2 hunger.
I didn't get like a super success on that or anything. I don't think I won 2 hunger.
Well, every time you get a fail on a rouse check or you get a, what am I saying? No, you shouldn't. No, because it's just charisma and persuasion. What the fuck?
Yeah. It's not a discipline.
Think about.
It's okay. It's okay. Well, we'll figure this out. I think it's just was it your hunger? Your hunger is in control if you get too many successes or something, or figure that out. It's fine.
I'm back.
But anyway, 5 successes in total.
5 successes. Okay, these guys look at each other and they pick up their gear and they chat amongst themselves and they start walking off. And you see them taking out their phones and making phone calls as well and text messaging people and so on.
Yeah, if things are looking a bit hot when you get back, just stay clear for a bit longer, okay? Thank you.
Little girl goes, I got a question, miss.
Sure. How can I
say
help
you're
you?
from the FBI?
Yeah.
How come you by yourself? Them FBI mofos never come down here without at least 3 cops.
Oh, you see the guy over there in that taxi?
That guy's FBI too?
Yep. And the guy on the phone.
Damn. Okay.
Okay.
What did you say your name was?
I'm Belladonna. No, I'm not. I'm Angelina. Right.
And you got some kind of badge. My mama said never talk
I
to
do.
me. Got a badge. Let me see that. And is it an FBI badge?
Yeah.
Right.
We were FBI, remember, Chase?
It counts out your number, your FBI.
Chase remembers.
That says C25679B12.
Oh, you're such a smart little girl, aren't you?
I can remember that.
Oh.
You betcha I can remember that.
Okay. Go and be safe, all right?
She gets on her 3-wheeled tricycle and she rides off amongst the playground and heads for one of the other buildings.
Belladonna goes through the front door.
Belladonna goes through the front door. Okay. All right. Well, there is a set of stairs and an elevator that says it's out of order.
I'll try and press the elevator because we heard that Peter said something about an elevator.
All right. You hear the elevator coming down.
Coming up, you mean? Coming down? Okay.
There might be more than one elevator.
You can.
Wonder if there's any way of getting down there with the stairs. I'll be fine. I'm a tanky
Bing.
woman.
Doors open up. They kind of get stuck halfway and start opening and closing and opening and closing and opening and closing.
I'll just sneak in.
All right. Way in.
Then
smells like pee in here, and there's graffiti everywhere.
good thing I'm not using heightened senses.
Perception check though.
Sure. Perception. We'll just go when I say wits.
Yep.
Okay. I don't know anymore. 3.
3 successes. Okay. Well, firstly, there's a camera, and secondly, you can smell something that smells like cordite, like the smell of gun smoke, just very faintly.
Okay. Well, I'm going to. If I can reach the camera, I'll sit under the camera. I think it's an idea.
All right. You're gonna make a dex and stealth check, please.
Okay. That's one I can do, that's for sure.
How do you, when you're using Roll20
That's the
for
one.
making checks, which part of the character sheet are you using?
Skills.
So, okay, yeah, got
And then it pops up with the,
is this on the core page?
yeah.
Okay, and do you add, no you don't. How do you actually make the check?
So there's a little dice by it, right?
Ah,
A little
okay.
dice button. Then pops up the trait that goes along with it.
I see now. Okay, that's way easier than I thought.
Yeah.
Now I get it. Okay, cool. Cool bananas.
We'll ignore the until I can figure out the whole hunger dice, the the whole beast thing, the successes. I think if we could spend this week to sort of get it down, then next week we'll be fine.
Yep.
But for now, I think we should just pass on it so
Okay.
it doesn't lag the game anymore.
Sounds good.
Okay.
So, what did you get? How many successes?
Just one.
Just one success.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Well, you're pretty much underneath the camera. You don't think anyone can recognize you anyway. Your face is not on camera, but there might be some body shape that might be spottable or seeable. Your clothes or something.
Right.
You're not 100% sure out of shot, but pretty sure no one's going to identify you. All right,
Yeah.
but in any case, you can go up as far as the 22nd, no, the 8th floor. And
I want to go
down.
down.
Basement.
Yeah.
All right. You go down, and the lift goes down to the basement and stops, and the doors open.
Could you please mute him? I'm sorry.
Oh yeah.
It's just a little loud. Thank you.
All right. The doors open in the basement. Now, this is not the basement floor that he's on. There is, in fact, another lift in this room. And this is a service elevator from here.
Okay. I'll walk out and go into the other elevator.
Yeah. Okay. That elevator seems to be busy at the moment.
Yes, I'm looking for a staircase.
Staircase, all right. You look around. There's no signs for a staircase, but you can take a look up and down the end of this short corridor. You do see a boiler room and a laundromat, like an underground laundry thingy. It's all out of order. There's some storage spaces behind some cages, like wire mesh, galvanized steel cage mesh, with boxes and all sorts of other shit in there. It all smells very musty. There is a cat, and the place smells of laundry and other things.
I'll wander over to the cat.
Huh?
Oh, wait. Do I end up seeing the staircase? Because if not, then
Yeah,
okay, cool.
yes.
I won't approach the cat then.
Yep.
I'll just wave.
All right. Runs underneath the cage and hides amongst somebody's stuff. All right.
Going downstairs.
All right. You go down the stairs and they wind down another flight. And as you're getting down there, you're starting to hear something from up ahead. Can you make a perception alert, width and alertness?
Oh,
Sorry.
very loud.
Sorry about that.
It's fine. 4.
Is that 4 successes?
Yeah.
All right. You're hearing gunfire. Automatic gunfire.
Oh no. Okay. I'll start to try and find the gunfire, I suppose.
All right. Well, you follow the bottom of the stairs, and the noise is getting louder and louder, and you get to this red metal door. It has a handle on the back of it, and it says "Do not enter," closed, private area, staff only, warning. It's just lots of warnings on the back of this door.
Can I open it?
Okay, you open it, and what you see down the corridor is a T-junction, and there is an elevated door on your right. And from that elevated door, let's say, if you are where you are, what you can see is like guns just poking out the edge of the door and muzzle flashes coming out of the elevator shooting that way, right?
Okay, right.
There's a corridor down there. There's an entrance to the corridor you can see. So you're kind of adjacent to this gunfire.
I'm going to get out my claws once I figure out how to do that. So turn off my phone alarm.
Yes.
Okay. Protein.
Protein.
What else, chick?
Browse check.
Yeah! I get to keep my hunger.
Right.
Yes. Okay. So I bring out these claws.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to go looking for. I guess I'm just going to stay and wait until I see.
Now you also
Till I see
that
Peter if I see him.
Okay, so the direction that they're shooting is down a corridor that's to your left, around a corner, right from where you are.
Okay.
Hang on a minute. I have an idea.
Can I? Because I'm so close to Peter, he had his headset in. Would I still not be able to contact him?
On this level.
Yeah. We had issues with the concrete being in the way and all that.
No, that
But
makes sense. Okay.
Peter, come on. come on.
Yeah, you Peter, you start to hear your name coming in over your headset.
Hello?
Belladonna's voice.
Elle's here. Where are you?
To be fair though, automatic gunfire is breaking up this conversation.
Where are you?
To the left.
You don't know where she is, so you can't really give.
That's true.
No, I'm telling you where I am, but it's not working. Good.
Focus the share screen button now. Oh, whiteboard. Here we go.
Who are the threats? Threats. Who?
All right.
What's going on?
That's a corridor.
Okay.
This is another corridor.
Yeah.
This where they join up. You can forget.
Nice drawing, Russell. Excellent.
Thank you very much. I'm good at drawing, apparently. This is the elevator.
Uh-huh.
We're waiting for it to load. Ah, there we are. Oh, and corridor went missing.
Belladonna is here.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
I
right.
am.
This is the cell.
That's where I am. Hello.
Yep.
Ooh.
Take the second L out. That was weird. Okay. Gunfire. How do I choose a color here? Is there really no color choices? Oh, here we go. Gunfire. Down that way.
Ah, yeah.
Right. Coming out of there. A gray color. I guess purple is going to be for smoke.
I'll be like, are you in the elevator? Elevator?
All I can get out is no.
Okay, so hopefully that gives you an idea of what's going on. Okay, so Belladonna, you can see the gunfire coming out of that door on the right-hand side from where you are, right? The elevator doors. And then
coming from the elevator.
And they seem to be taking turns shooting. You get the impression there's 2 or 3 people in that elevator with assault rifles of some description. Every now and again you see a hand come out and toss a grenade down the corridor, and more smoke starts to fill the place up.
Okay. I might go upstairs again, get something that looks like a can of something, aerosol, Was there anything in that laundry room?
Okay, so you're going to retreat back up the stairs.
Yeah.
All right. And you're going to look around in the laundry room to see if you can find something that looks like an aerosol can or something like that. Okay. You can make a wits and awareness check for that.
Okay. Nice. 3.
3. Yeah, why not? You find some spray cans.
Excellent. I'm going to run downstairs.
Yep.
I'm going to pierce it and I'm going to throw it in the lift so it looks like it's a grenade of some sort.
Right.
Even though it isn't. It's just to distract them.
Right. So, okay. Meanwhile, Peter Wicks, what have you been doing over this last 2 minutes while she's been doing that?
I am going to obfuscate and use the smoke to my... Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, you can hear me.
Yep. Yep.
I am going to obfuscate and use the smoke to my advantage.
Yeah.
The rouse check.
I'm going to go up towards the lift.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm going to give them a big surprise.
All right.
With
so
a grenade.
As you're walking towards the lift, you have to realize that you're walking into...
No, I want to go on my stomach. I want to crawl.
So you're crawling.
On my stomach, yes.
Okay. All right. Well, there's still a fair chance that it can hit you.
Oh, sure. But I am obfuscated, so I'm just hoping it's going to work in my favor somehow.
Okay. One of them has a gun jam.
Good.
So he's busy trying to fix his gun jam.
Most thankful for that.
One of them hits you with 3 bullets.
Okay, keep going. I've been
so
hit.
Take 2 levels of non-aggravated and 1 level of aggravated damage.
Okay.
Oh my god, health doesn't even work the same fucking way. What the hell? How am I supposed to adjudicate whether it's aggravated or not?
Just say it as I believe
It's
you.
probably just health. Maybe there's no
there is.
difference.
You can put in 2 different types of filler in there.
Okay, right, yeah. Well, in that case, slash X,
and X. Okay, now your health. Why are there 3 sets of 5 bars in health?
Because you can get more health.
Right. Okay, makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, and the last guy hits you for another level of non-aggravated damage.
Okay.
Okay,
I have to stop for a while because that hurt like fuck.
That does hurt like crap.
Yes.
Did the aerosol do anything to distract them?
Well, for a moment, first of all, you're up there getting the aerosol. This is
right.
That's not an instant thing, right? You've got to go back up the stairs.
Of course.
So this is combat, which usually happens in 30 seconds. So Peter Wicks is crawling along the floor. Peter, you are now approximately here.
We're here.
Red mark on the floor that I've just drawn.
Okay.
You're getting to the edge of the smoke. The obfuscate, the smoke is not really helping the obfuscate anymore. Getting hit with bullets probably causes. You can heal you can make rouse checks.
I'm healing what I can heal.
All right. I'm just going to assume that this is a straight up rouse check to heal each time. What the fuck is this?
Now, that grenade I was going to throw in that I couldn't think about.
Yep.
I'll get a little bit closer and then throw it in, roll it in real quick.
All right.
They won't have many seconds to react either.
Right. You're right on the edge of frenzying again, by the way.
Okay, that's all right. They look delicious.
Okay, so you are about to roll your, what was it, a grenade, did you say?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll throw it. Be better to throw it.
Well, you're pulling the pin out when you see something go flying, woof, from this direction. from around the corner.
Okay.
You see that?
Yep, yeah, I see.
And for your information, that's Belladonna throwing her tin can in her paint spray can.
Yeah.
Wow, okay, perfect time to throw then.
Perfect time to throw. So just as you throw your paint can in there,
Yep.
you see another thing go for, well, yeah, you see somebody else throw something else from the other direction. Lands in there. This is an incendiary grenade.
Yep.
Yep. Explosion comes flying out through the door. Yeah, lots of fire, and then it slowly dies away. All right, everything starts to go quiet. There's shit coming down off the ceiling, though. And the interior of the lift is now on fire. The elevator is burning, engulfed in phosphorus.
And phosphorus, can you take that out with a fire extinguisher?
Not easily.
Okay, I'll look for one anyway.
Right type of fire extinguisher for a start. It's like grease fires. You have to have like powder extinguishers to put out grease fires.
Okay, look, on the off chance if I see an extinguisher, I'll have a look at it and see if it's the right type.
Right.
I'll try and get in contact with him again. Are you okay? You weren't in there, were you? Oh my God, please say you weren't in there.
No, I wasn't in there.
Okay.
Chase.
Well, now there's a huge
voice.
fire. How did that explode?
Chase, your two new friends come out of the cell. One of them is dragging Taekwon rather, by the wrist, and she's just sliding along, leaving a streak of blood along the floor behind her with a stake sticking out of her chest that you put in her to begin with.
We got two on our side coming out. They're the unclothed ones. They're on our side. The one they're carrying is Taekwon.
Taekwon, yeah.
Yeah. Peter never claimed to be a great, pronouncer.
I think we have to make some frenzy checks anyway for the fire.
Right.
The difficulty is okay, it says inside a burning building, potentially.
Yep.
The difficulty for that is only 3, so it's not too bad.
So when the input value asks me willpower, when I click on the frenzy check button, and I
assume that's how much willpower you have currently. I don't know. I'm not.
Okay, I'm going to go with
that.
my humanity.
I think maybe it's just a willpower roll.
And then it has some modifiers.
What the? Sort it out yourself, mate. Jesus.
2 successes.
Modifiers. Okay. Okay. What? Okay.
Yeah, can you make any sense of that?
No.
I feel
Let me go back to the drawing board, shall I?
To the guys at White Wolf and saying, "What the fuck did you do to us?" All right. Okay. So, I see. I mean, you got 3 red 1s in that check.
Yeah.
What are they?
They're hunger dice. So 3 failed hunger dice. I think that's a frenzy. I don't know. Is it a frenzy?
I got 3 successes. So.
3
Okay. 1.
Or maybe it's a
But the difficulty is lower as well. I honestly don't know what is happening. Okay, I'll keep looking this up, and you keep going with the story, I suppose. Yeah.
All right, cool.
We'll work on it.
Let's say nobody frenzies at this point, but you guys are all on the edge of frenzy.
Okay.
And you guys come wandering out, and they drag Taekwon up to the doorway where you are. Getting around that corner is really the hardest part, really, because you have to overcome the fear of fire, and then follow Belladonna up and out of the building. I assume Belladonna. That's
Yep. I know the way. Jesus,
okay.
You guys are right.
We follow.
These guys are not really happy to talk about much right now, and they want clothes. But upstairs is an old laundry. So you get to the old laundry and they start looking through people's shit, and they start finding some clothes. They look ridiculous and very silly. Yeah, pairs of shorts and stuff like that.
Like, don't worry about the fashion. We just want to get you out of here. Okay? Yep.
All right, and quietly they follow you back out, and you end up getting back to Vincenzi's car. And when you get
Okay,
there, he's
good.
like, "God damn, I'm glad you guys made it out of there." Okay, get in the car. Get in the car, you guys. You look like shit, fellas. What happened to you? What the hell are you wearing? You been going for a swim or something?
Hey, Vincenzi, don't. They deserve a break. Do we have enough room to sit everyone in here?
I think so. Yeah, I think there is enough room. It's a big car.
We can put her in the boot.
It's a bit of a squeeze. Oh yeah, you can put her in the boot. Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
She can go in the trunk.
Wasn't there like three dudes, or did one dude die?
One dude is Ash.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, he's gone.
Okay. Two dudes, one chick. Chase, Peter,
Yeah.
myself, and Vincenzi.
It's a bit of a
Yeah,
squeeze.
I think we can.
Bit of a squeeze, but you can.
I think
I went to Armageddon a couple of weeks back in a car that was full of people like that, and we had people sitting on people's laps in the back, and I'm going, "Oh my god, I'm so glad I'm not in the back seat right now." But yes, okay, so
I think
get out
that's
of
a
there.
nest, you know.
Okay, so where we going with these guys?
We're going to Kevin Jackson,
Okay,
right?
all right, and
Is that all right with you guys?
Yeah.
these two guys in the back, they're like, "Yeah, we better go and see Mr. Jackson."
Right. I'm gonna call up Kevin Jackson right now.
Okay, you call him up.
Can we go back to normal now? We don't need pictures.
Oh yeah, sure. Sorry.
Though I am impressed. It's a very good picture.
Yeah.
It did the
And
job.
it did help. It helped me understand where the heck I was. And
Oh my god. Oh, here we go. Okay, like so. Very good. Okay. Kevin Jackson answers the phone. Who's
Hi,
this?
it's
Belladonna.
Belladonna. Yeah, we have
Yeah.
two people here. What's your names?
They tell you that their names are Modell
Six Money
Jackson
Jr.
and Lamar.
I'm sorry, what was the first one?
Modell.
Oh, Modell and
Got Modell. That's
and
good.
Lamar.
Good. Lamar, huh? What happened to Brick?
What happened to Brick?
You tell him Brick's gone.
Brick is gone. I'm sorry.
He was good. Motherfucker. Okay. So I see you all soon then.
Yep, we're coming directly there.
tell him there's a nest here. I think.
There's a nest here? What do you mean
Yeah,
by that?
he'll know what a nest is, I'm sure.
Okay, did you hear what I said there? There's a nest
Something
here.
about a nest?
Yes.
What kind of nest you talking about?
What kind of nest?
It's a bat nest.
A sabbat nest?
Yeah.
Is that the word for it? Is it a cell or something?
Just believe me. It's
Oh, okay.
ow.
Oh,
Well, I don't know why you're telling me that, because I called you because you were the Sabbat hunters. So
I don't know why either.
That dang nest, whatever the fuck it is. That's your job, isn't it?
To clean it up.
Yeah. You better put them motherfuckers down before the prince finds out.
We better get to we better get your people out of here. Which would you like first, your people or the nest?
Chase, why don't we stay? And we can clean out the rest.
Okay.
And then Vincenzi and Peter can take the other guides. How about that? Is that a plan?
Yeah.
How far out of O Block are you when you have this conversation?
No, we can't be very far. We'll just be on the edge of
What's the speed limit?
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Hang on, I'll just determine this randomly. All right. You're a couple of minutes out, and you're getting on the freeway as you're having this conversation now.
Okay, come on. We'll go and clean out the nest.
This guy's like, motherfucker, you want to get us back to Jackson now? We want to go back to Kevin. We need to get back and report in.
Vincenzi can drop you off at Jackson. Peter, are you able to come? Yes.
No. Look at him. He's hurt and hungry. I can see the look in your eyes.
Well, I might find something to eat there. You're nothing like a bit of takeaway, you know. Come on, let's go. He disappeared.
We're on the freeway. Can you pull over at some point, Vincenzi? I'm sorry.
When Peter disappears, obfuscates.
Can you do that in front of people?
He should be able to. He's a fucking Nosferatu.
Yeah, but it's level 4, I think.
No, you've got to have disappear without trace or something. Yeah, you can't do that.
They like save that as one of their like trophy
disciplines.
Yeah, well, their final disciplines.
You're right. You're right.
It's vanish level 4.
Okay, so level 4. You might not be able to do that right now.
Well, he doesn't realize that now. He wants to go back, kick their ass, and
right. That's fair.
Yeah.
Shame you can't do that, because I was about to get Modell to ask Lamar to move over now that there's a free spot.
Okay.
In the back of the car. Someone was going to sit on you.
He's walking, not realizing he's not obfuscated.
So did you get out of the car?
Yeah.
Are we on the freeway?
On the freeway?
I thought you stopped the car.
On the freeway?
I thought we were not far from where the...
No, I asked you where you were, and then I said that you were getting on the freeway.
Oh, getting on the bloody freeway. Okay, he doesn't get off on the freeway. Mind you, he could with his jumping ability, I imagine.
You could, yes, that's
yeah,
true.
yeah.
You could do that.
But no.
I'd like to do that.
But, yeah, why not? Let's do something fancy for once in my life.
Let me just get out the... Is it potence? It's potence, isn't it?
Level 1.
Okay. Another rush. No. It's free. Don't worry, it's free.
Okay.
You can do this for free.
It's not free, actually. It was a useful thing to know. Okay, yeah. So you open the door, you jump out and slam the door as you leap from the car, and you land on the side on one of those big concrete blocks on the side of the freeway.
Yeah.
And obfuscate, I assume.
Yeah.
It's not free.
Before I obfuscate, I say, "Are you coming?" And then I obfuscate.
Vincenzi.
I don't know what he's thinking.
I don't know.
By that, are we coming? Or what? Are we all going to just jump out of the fucking car, or what? Are you going to get out of the car here? You got a bit of a walk back to O-Block from here.
Vincenzi, take us back. We'll get off and go and join Peter if we can find him.
Right.
And you can take these guys back to where they want to go.
Gotcha. I follow that. All right. Let's do that.
That's a good idea.
Friend jumping out of the car like that.
I know I have good ideas every so often.
Yeah. All right, so you get off at the next exit, and he loops back to O-Block, and he pulls up when you get sort of fairly close. There you go.
Thank you. I hop out.
You hop out. And I'll take these fellas where they want to go.
Okay.
Have you got everything, Chase? You know, your armor, your guns.
I've got my armor.
And your guns and the explosives.
Yes.
Right, I do want a pretty complete list of what you got this time. I don't want to hang out stakes they didn't have.
Yes, he's always had stakes.
But how many stakes?
Only 2.
Only 2. Okay.
Peter only has 2. He can't carry anything else.
How many does Peter have now?
Because he's got 2 guns, which are, what do you call them? Glocks. Yeah. And he's got a knife, and he's got the 2 grenades.
Okay, and those grenades are...
you have one grenade,
one
right?
Incendiary and one, what do you call it? A flash.
Fragmentation or flash grenade.
Yeah.
So an incendiary and a flash. Okay.
And he's got smoke things like ninjas, that kind of thing.
Smoke grenades?
You know how the ninjas made smoke? So they could
Yeah,
just...
you can have smoke grenades.
Yeah.
That's the closest thing to that I'm going to give you.
Okay.
Okay, so like you've used some resources already.
You already used one incendiary grenade. So,
Yeah,
and your
yeah.
and your stakes.
So now you're down to one stake.
Yeah.
Actually, you don't have any stakes because you've used both stakes.
I've used both of them tonight. Yeah.
As well as one grenade, which was
Yeah.
I'm gonna say I have one stake in my bag.
uh-huh.
My clippers.
Clippers.
Yeah, for plants. And and not a lot else, to be honest. I don't really need too much.
Right. Oh, the other thing that you might have noticed is one of these fellas being dismembered.
How would I know?
Well,
I guess they were naked. Yeah.
Yeah, and so he
You do you.
He was carrying it with him. So
I don't say
back
anything.
at the car before you, but when they drop you off, he's still trying to heal himself back on again.
Okay.
All right.
Right. Now, Chase has got one Glock, one shotgun sawn off,
Okay.
and headsets. Headsets.
Yeah.
And a Bowie knife. A Bowie knife. And that's it.
That's it.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Right. Now we're ready. We'll go through the front door.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, the kids have sort of started to mill around back again, and you see them look up, and the little girl's there again, and she goes, "Oh, goddamn, here they come!
Hey, sweetheart.
They're
I'm
back
sorry.
again. You
Gotta
want us
go.
to get out of here once more?"
Yes, please.
She goes, "Because I know you, Agent 43CB12, whatever the hell your number was." She's memorized it, and it's correct.
You're so smart. I'm so
I
impressed.
know I'm smart, so you better watch out.
I'm watching.
I know all about you and your police brutality.
You don't have to worry about me. I will never be brutal to you. I promise you.
Last week I had one of them cops come down and try to shake down my whole household.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna give her my high priestess card. Like, if you ever have any trouble, you call that number.
She looks at it and she puts it in her pocket.
Any trouble.
Go on, Dan.
I will. Then I'll go inside.
Back off again. Okay. So you go back inside.
Chase is friend of yours?
Maybe. I don't know. I think everyone's a friend of mine.
That's true. That's true. Let's go and make friends with some sabbat.
As you're going up to the front doors, can you make perception checks, please?
Okay. I will. I'm making it now.
We had to stop calling it perception checks.
10, 10, 10, and 10. Oh.
Wow.
3.
Wow.
Amazing. Okay, so it's
if you succeed too much, then the base starts talking to you. So.
Oh, don't worry. I've got people talking to me already.
You can't succeed too well.
Oh man.
20, 20, 20, 20. Okay, right.
Okay, so that's one success for Chase. And
For
how
Peter.
many successes for you, Bella?
That was 3.
Okay, Belladonna, you hear the sound of a large truck around the side of the building that you're about to go into the front door of.
I'm gonna find. I can hear a truck, Chase, and I'm gonna go around and look for it.
Okay, around the side of the building, there is a truck. Back.
I'll obfuscate and go with her.
Okay, so you.
Rouse check.
Chase can obfuscate. Chase can obfuscate.
Rouse check.
But Chase probably can't move and obfuscate.
Yes, he can.
I think we
Does
just
he-
discussed that, didn't we?
I'm sure he can.
I
I'm
know that
sure he's done it.
Peter can, for sure.
Because Peter taught him some stuff, didn't he? Or am I misremembering?
I don't remember him doing that.
Oh, okay. All right then.
You've got...
You guys like,
Oh, that's-
you guys didn't really have too much too much to do with each other. Like, yeah, Peter would always hang out with Mercy, Chase, and Bells, so the two didn't quite.
Okay, I just thought
Yeah.
at one stage you did, but I could be wrong. I'm old.
It's all right. That's why I'm here, the lore keeper.
He's the lore keeper.
Yeah, I'm going to shoot you soon.
Keeper.
Yeah.
No.
Come on, open the fucking character sheet, man.
Don't worry, I'll believe you.
For some reason, Chase's character sheet is not opening.
Don't worry, I'll believe you.
All right, well, just keep it in mind. I mean, like,
I'll hide myself. I'll be stealthy.
all right.
Yeah.
Okay, so you move around the side and you look around the corner, and there is a truck. In fact, you see a number of gangsterish-looking dudes and some chicks as well, standing about guarding this truck as they are loading the truck from a little bay at the back of the.
Can we see what they're loading?
Not really, not from this angle.
Are they holding any weaponry?
They look like they're carrying weapons, but they're not like openly holding weapons. Over the other side of the park, you can see people gathering around in a little cluster by a tree. You can hear some music playing from over there, some rapping going on.
We need someone who can see auras. I can't see auras.
That's
Can
something
I?
Chase probably can do.
Okay. Let's
Oh
have a
yeah,
look.
yeah.
Let's have a look if he can do
I'm
that.
just trying to see.
In game because it's
Scry the Soul, I think it's called.
right.
Scry the Soul. Scry the Soul
Where the
is
toll?
one rouse check.
Let's just double check that he has it.
Level 2. He totally has it.
Chase.
Could be wrong.
I'm checking the original V2 character sheet too. Oh,
will not only save you money, you're much more likely to find something unique.
This is a great attempt, I must say. But I am not there yet.
Roll 20s being a shit.
Maybe you'll have better luck with Carlos and his new eco
Oh no.
clothing.
Chase.
Organic cotton t-shirts are worn out.
Okay.
Well, once you figure that out, the dice pool is intelligence and auspics versus composure and subterfuge.
Right.
Mine were all second half, hence why I've only tried one on because this is the best that I've been.
So there. Yeah.
But what will Tarek think of our eco-friendly replacements for his big brown trainers?
That's right. Like I remember him having more dominate than in auspics.
Right. Dominate, all specs, obfuscate was his kind of sequence of priorities there.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's just try a thing. Yeah, now you're trying an auspex, an aura perception on these guys, is that
Yeah,
right?
to tell the vampires from the
From the mortals, from the
Yeah.
blah blah blah.
Did he
Yeah.
do the rouse check?
Yeah, you should probably do that. Oh my god, go on. You roll 20! Tear my hair out.
Well, you
Well,
got plenty of it.
you've got lots of it.
Yeah, you got plenty. It's fine.
And every time I have a shower, it's like clumps of hair.
I get that.
Don't worry, you'll get used to it.
Oh, I am used to it. Right, let's try this again. Chase, give me your character sheet. It just opens up a blank page every time I open his character sheet. It's really starting to piss me off.
Do you want to just close the page and try again?
Yeah. I tell you what, I'm going to put his character, also going to give you access to it.
Okay. I already have Peter, so you don't have to worry about that.
All right. Cool. Well, it should be there now.
Okay. Yeah, I've got a blank page too.
Phoenix.
Really? Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to worry about it too much. We kind of know who Chase is. Some of them are ghouls. Most of them are humans. One of them is a vampire. The one that basically is this very scarred up looking dude who's standing inside the bay giving orders, directing people. He's got a little hat on his head, so he looks kind of a little bit funky, a little bit jazzy.
Okay.
And he's pointing at people and snapping at people. You know, you can see he's got gold chains around his neck as well, and jewels on his fingers.
Okay.
Got a big medallion hanging. He's wearing a turtleneck collar and a suit jacket over the top of that. That's the vampire. The rest of them look like really just like gangsters, street gangsters.
I go to Bells. I go vampire to your left. All the rest gangsters. No ghouls?
No, I said there were some ghouls, yeah.
Yeah. How many ghouls?
You would say about 4 ghouls.
4 ghouls. There, and there, and there.
Do you want to?
The ghouls seem to be standing around. They're not doing any work either. They're just standing around, keeping an eye out.
I would say that's the protection detail.
And how far away from these guys are you at the moment?
Oh.
We're just around the corner?
Oh, yeah, we're just around the corner.
Looking around.
All right. Do you want to make a stealth check?
Sure.
Yeah.
Three.
All right. What can we get for Chase? All right. Well, as long as his character's not going to open, I'm just going to make him have 7 dice for stealth. And roll them by hand. And you get 2 10s and a 9 and another 9 and an 8 and a 6. There's like 7 successes. Okay, so you're well stealthy.
Okay. All right.
Should I don't know. You've got the guns. Like I could just walk up and like ask them if there's sabbat. I don't know. Hello, sir. Are you sabbat?
No. We'll save time and just shoot them, okay? All right.
What? But what if they're good? What if they're good vampires?
Oh, all right, go on then. Go on then. I'll go and ask them if they're yeah.
You're the one with the gun. It would be silly.
I'll get the shotgun out and go.
Let me go. Let me go.
Okay. Make up your mind, woman.
It just makes sense.
Go for it.
Okay, I walk over to them.
I'll cover you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
This is ridiculous.
Honestly, I have so many things going on in my mind at this point.
I walk over to them.
You walk over to them? Okay. A couple of them turn around and see you, and they start walking in your direction. There's 3 of them walking towards you right now. And then you hear the guy that's up on the platform at the back behind the truck where the loading bay is. He calls out to them and he goes, "Bring her over here." I want to talk to that bitch.
Hey, that's not fair. You don't even know me.
He immediately pulls out a gun at his side. Hold it down. He's not pointing it at you. Who are you and what you doing here in O Block? You ain't got any business here. You should scram.
Well, I'm here to investigate a sabbat threat.
Everybody
like to-
pulls out guns and starts firing at you.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, they're they're bad.
I shoot at him first.
Okay.
With a shotgun, I just unload.
All right. So you're quite a range with the sawn-off shotgun.
Yeah.
It's not very accurate. It's not going to do a lot of damage at your range.
I realize that. I'm just going to do it anyway.
Okay. If you like.
Get the ones near. No. Yeah. I'll stick with my plan. Yeah, go.
Okay.
Can I do some evasive maneuvers?
Right, the gun goes off. That does cause a lot of people to at least try and run for cover.
Good.
The guy that's on the platform, he moves back into the darkness.
Yeah.
And you don't know whether you've hit him or not. It's too far.
No. It got the right effect.
Okay.
Yeah.
At least we know now.
Belladonna.
A weird way of going through it.
Belladonna, can you make a dex and dodge check, please? For
Athletics.
yeah, whatever.
Diggs athletics. That is 4.
4. Okay. You take 1 level of non-aggravated damage from the
Okay. Do I do like a stamina check thing?
Probably. Yep. Okay. I'll let you.
Maybe we'll just do a stamina check, eh?
Yep.
Like ye olde time while we figure that out.
Yep.
So I got 3 for that.
3. Okay. You can soak that first level. The second shot that hits you, however, you cannot dodge because you can only dodge once per turn.
Okay.
7, 6, 9, 4 levels of we'll call that 4 levels of non-aggravated.
Can I stamina that too?
Yep.
Stamina?
Stamina.
Okay, so 2.
Stamina.
Stop. Okay. Could I have done something like rolled under the truck they were?
Try and roll under the truck.
Yep, and over to the other side.
Okay, so you make a dex dodge check to do that.
Athletics.
It's all the same thing, isn't it? You're dexing and dodging.
3.
3 successes. Okay, and as you go under, you gonna make another stamina check?
Yep. I also have fort, by the way.
Fortitude?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So that's 2.
Well, with your fortitude, you just soak non-aggravated damage automatically.
Oh, okay.
However, you will take 2 levels of aggravated damage here, which you can make stamina checks for.
Okay. Because I do. Let's see how much fort I have. Fort. So I have 3 fort. Resilience, toughness, defied bane. Let's figure out because I have things under them, which makes things complicated. Okay, so I use the user adds the fortitude rating to the health track. Okay, I've done that. Toughness. Okay. Oh man, if I had known, I would have done this. Could I do like a retrospective toughness, which just means I'll have to do a rouse check. Okay, so I get a little bit hungrier. Okay, so subtract the fortitude of the defender from all superficial damage sustained. This occurs before having the damage, cannot reduce the damage below 1. And defy bane, what was that? Okay, that's not gonna. Oh no, that can help me too. Defy bane turns aggravated damage. The number of aggravated damage equal to the fortitude rating to superficial damage when sustained. So can I retroactively do that as well?
Yep, why
Oh,
not?
hold on. I have to see. Oh yeah, it is. Well, you know, we'll get the hang of that. And I'm no hungrier because of it. Okay, so I subtract the fortitude rating from the superficial damage I take, and aggravated damage becomes superficial up to 3 points. I think is what I got from that.
All right, so at this point, then you would probably have 2 points of non-aggravated damage in the end.
Okay, sweet.
Okay, but as you get underneath the truck, you hear the
Yep.
truck start up. And smoke and pollution pouring out of the back end of it.
Can I get wolf claws?
Wolf claws, all right. However, there are people ducking around the side of the vehicle now and trying to shoot at you under the vehicle because they saw you go there.
Okay.
You want to roll out the other side, is that right?
Yep.
Okay. So you roll out the other side, and one of the individuals there immediately fires at you as you come out the other side. And you making another athletics check.
Okay. 6. 4.
4. Okay. Yep. All right. Very good. They miss. They fire a big crater into the ground where you were moments ago.
I want to get him.
Going for them with wolf claws. Okay.
Yep.
So that is what, Dex and melee, Dex and brawl.
Protein skills, so it'd be brawl.
Brawl. Okay.
Do I? Oh, I had protein skills. Okay, so protein skills adds another 10. I don't know why this. Okay, hold on. I'll roll. Oh, okay. That was. What was a bestial? Okay, yep. Another success.
Okay. So two.
So
successes.
2. Yeah.
Okay. So 2 successes.
Aggravated.
Is Peter there yet?
Peter.
I apologize.
Remember,
for taking
he's doing the swing and the jump and the yeah.
Right. Peter's jumping, is he? Okay.
Yeah.
What is he trying to do? What is he trying to achieve here?
And he's going to try and get on top of the truck if he's anywhere near it.
Okay, well, you are obfuscated, you are Nosferatu, you are one with the night. You get on top of the truck.
Okay.
Okay, you just leap up there. The truck begins to move. As it does, you see this blast of black smoke pouring out of the entranceway from the building, the dock, basically the dock, and into the back of the truck. Pours in, and then the doors on the back of the truck, bang, slam shut.
Can I try before that door closes to throw my last grenade in?
You can try.
It's a long shot, but I'll give it a go.
You can try.
If you're on top, are you on top?
Yeah.
You will have to run to the end of the truck and throw it back down under you.
Yeah, I realize that.
Right, and the truck is moving, so the chances of you getting thrown off the truck
are pretty good. Are pretty good.
Right.
Hey, is the
It's a container on the
is
back.
it solid?
Yes.
It's solid. It's not material.
It's solid. It is a container, like a steel container, like a shipping container.
Like a gun bullet could go through it container.
Caliber of the gun.
If I haven't got much blood,
Peter, yeah, I think you were pretty close to frenzying, weren't you?
I sucked from that guy though. Did it help at all?
When?
You've used a lot of blood since then as well. Yeah.
Well, we could get your fucking character sheet open. Wait a minute.
You might have had a meal on the run, because you did.
That's up to the judge. Throw a dice and see if I had a meal on the run.
Hold on.
Definitely feels like there should be more of a hunger bar.
Yeah. I just can't get his character sheet to load. It's fucking annoying. Okay, I'm just going to roll dice. I'm going to say that you are at hunger level 3, which is 2 down from 5.
Yeah.
Which means that you're quite hungry, but you're not like frenzying right now. And you're going to run to the back of a moving truck and try and throw a grenade back into the truck in the space of a few seconds.
No, the more practical thing to do would be to go to the roof of the truck where the driver and that are,
Yeah.
and put my gun down by the driver's side and shoot
Shoot the driver through the window or through the roof?
through the window.
Okay. All right. Okay, the window smashes. The truck starts to wobble around as it goes forward. You're going to make a Dex and Athletics check or something to that effect, and see if you can stay on the truck. Because I can't see your character sheet. I'm literally making up dice pools here. So I rolled a 9 and a 1. I'm going to throw you off the truck. As the truck swerves, because you've shot the driver through the window, he's trying to throw you off at the same time, and the vehicle's moving very erratically. So it swerves up against a wall and throws you into the wall and pulls away from the wall. If you want to grab onto the truck, you can have one chance.
Yeah, I'll give
Do I
it a
get
go.
an opportunity of attack?
An opportunity. But you can try and attack someone if you want to. Tell me what you
I want to attack the wheel, actually.
You can make a Dex and Brawl attack against the wheel if you like.
Okay. I know there's something here, which means you can add your thingy, but I don't know how.
Chase, as the truck pulls away from you, this is still Chase, right? This is Peter or Chase?
Peter.
Peter. Peter, you grab onto the side of the truck, just, like the foot pad that's underneath by the wheel where you step up to get onto the step, basically. You get a hand onto that, and now you're being dragged by the truck by one arm away from that wall.
Okay.
What are you doing, Mercy Sage?
Belladonna. It's okay. It's okay.
Yep.
I attack the wheel.
Yep, with wolf.
Attack of opportunity. And 4 damage to it.
4 damage. Okay, you
Yeah,
rip that
aggravated.
open. It's a fairly big truck. It's got at least 8 wheels, but that wheel is now destroyed. That tire is just ripped off and shredded. And it comes, and that causes the truck to start bouncing too. What are you doing, Peter, as you're being dragged?
I'm gonna try and heave myself up with the arm I've got. Yeah.
So you try and heave yourself up. Okay, are you spending blood on strength or anything like that?
I'll have to. I have no choice.
So that's a rouse check. Dun dun dun. Okay, you don't end up getting any hungrier, but you use your potence to pull yourself up onto the side of the truck.
Yeah.
Okay. The truck's now going kind of in a straight line towards the gates, heading out of O Block. And somebody's tried to put the smashed security bar thing down.
Yeah.
And it's sitting there kind of hanging loosely off one end, and it's just laying across the street. In any case, the truck hits it, smashes it open.
Okay.
And he comes out screaming out onto the main road.
I'll try and take control of it.
Okay, well, you're still on the outside of the vehicle at this point.
Oh, okay.
That's a thing.
Okay.
You're hanging onto the outside of the vehicle as it comes swinging around onto the road. With your potence, you manage to hold on and not off again.
Okay.
However, the truck does start hitting cars that are going in the other way, in the oncoming traffic. Belladonna, what are you doing?
Okay.
Right, your Dex and dodging then.
Okay, I'll just attack the same dude who's attacking me.
All right.
But I'll do that on the way to running after the truck.
Okay, so you're running and firing behind you.
No, I have my wolf claws, so I'll just be like swiping on the way out.
Okay, you're swiping on the way
Yeah.
out. Okay.
Swipe on the run.
Dex and brawl.
Okay.
And a dex and dodge after that, or a dex and athletics.
Okay, so it's 4. Reading this, it says I get a +2 modifier to this, so it'll be 6. And then I'm dodging.
Yep.
Okay.
So you slashed one guy's throat, and you're hearing bullets come flying past your ears.
Yep.
So you're dodging as well.
6.
Wow. Okay. No worries. You run to the exit way to see the truck careening out the side of the O block out onto the main street. It starts smashing into cars. Cars are going out of its way, knocking them to the side of the street.
I'm gonna start like chucking off. I'll chuck my bag somewhere, and then I would like to find somewhere that isn't in a view of anyone and turn into a bat. And I'm gonna fly.
Can you fly faster than a truck?
Well, this truck shouldn't be going too. I'm sure it's trying to go too fast, but it probably won't be able to go terribly fast.
Well, I mean, you can make an intelligence check if you like, just intelligence, and make an investigation if you have such a thing.
No, so.
You know what? Make it intelligence and drive.
3.
3. You reckon that if he can get through the next street, he can hit another road and plow onto that road from the side. You can see what he's up to, and he's trying to get onto the freeway from above. He wants to drop this truck down onto the freeway.
Okay. Well, I'll start to change into a bat, and I'm going to meet him there. Bats do fly quite fast. From what I've done my research on, we don't get given stats for these things. I guess the benefit of being a bat is that I don't have the turns that a truck has to make in order to get to a certain location. True. So I'm going to meet the truck there. When it gets down, I'm going to hop on top, wolf claw in with my little bat.
You to make 3. Was it going to be stamina and athletics checks?
Okay.
How many dice do you get for that?
8. Okay.
Why do you have 8 at that?
Because I have good stamina and I have good athletics. So that was 4. Because I put this towards my character.
Right. The first attempt, you were catching up on the truck.
3 for the second.
3 for the second.
And then 5 for the last one.
Okay, you lose a little bit of distance on the second round, and on the last one, the truck hits the median barrier about 30 meters ahead of you, crashes through it, goes airborne, drops past and out of view, and then comes back into view now that it's on the highway. Now, Peter, you're holding onto the side of this truck while it does this.
Yeah.
And it flies off onto the freeway, and it does a lot of damage to everything around it as it does this. And you are holding your life. So we are going to, even with potence, you're going to have to make a check just to stay on the truck.
Okay.
Afraid not. Okay, it hits the freeway and you come flying off it, rolling across the ground. You take 2 levels of non-aggravated damage, which you can try and soak.
I soak it.
And you do. You stand up pretty much immediately afterwards as the truck's now on the freeway,
Who's driving this truck?
You don't know.
Psychopath.
Not seen who's driving.
Oh,
You didn't get to the window yet. You never got that far. He was too busy throwing you around and smashing up against walls and trying to
Okay.
get rid of you.
All right. I chase after the truck.
You're just running?
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Okay, it's gone.
Oh, can I use that jump? You know, run and jump?
I'll let you try.
I don't think it'll do as good as you think it will do.
It doesn't give you speed, you know, but
No, I know it doesn't give me
as you're
speed,
rolling
but
off or rolling away from it, you stood up, and then you're going to try and just jump to it.
yeah,
Now, bear in mind, you're not obfuscated.
I realize that.
So horizontally, 5 times your potency level horizontally
Right. The potency level is
in meters.
5 meters.
Yeah.
That's not high enough to even get on top of the truck, unfortunately.
I'll chase after that then.
Okay.
How does bat bells do?
Bat bells, you fly down, and as you're flying down towards the truck, you see Peter come fly off the back of the truck, crashes across the ground. He tries to chase it, he tries to jump at it, but it's a freeway. Really, at this point, Peter, you need to make dex and dodge against oncoming traffic. I mean, it's a freeway. You don't walk out onto a freeway. There's cars just going.
I didn't walk out onto it. A bloody truck put me there.
That's
Yeah.
true.
That
You
was-
should tell them that.
You should tell them that.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll have to obfuscate,
Oh no, here we go. Oh no.
and I'll have to get to the side, get out of there.
All right. So you get to the side of the road.
Yeah.
I mean, there are cars going past. Vroom, vroom. And there's a barrier on the side of the road there, which you're now climbed over and standing behind. Okay. And that's when Belladonna comes flapping down as a bat.
I'm going after the truck.
Okay. You can't keep up with the truck.
It still has to turn at some point.
Not before it gets out of view. It's a freeway. It's building up to 100 miles an hour, or at least 60 miles an hour.
Okay, well in that case, I'll hop on a car
Okay.
and I will ride on that until I get
So
close
as a
enough.
car comes past, you're going to try and get on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what to roll for that.
Well, that's going to be dex and athletics.
Okay.
Difficulty is going to be 8. You're going to
Okay.
need.
We can't even do difficulties.
Oh, right. We don't do difficulties anymore. Well, then you need 3 successes.
Okay. 4.
4. Okay. You bounce off the front window of the nearest vehicle driving past, roll along the ceiling of it because it's going very fast, and stick in your little bat claws, scraping the paint on the roof of the car. You get to the back window and grab onto the back windscreen wiper.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna coast on that.
Your hair, your little bat wings are going from the amount of air going past you right now.
Awesome.
Okay. Chase, so you see her do that. She is commandeering a car.
Okay.
Now you know where this road goes. This road goes to Gary.
Okay.
This is the-
I will
I
head.
thought we were in. Oh,
I
no.
will head to get. Are there other vehicles that are gonna obviously go to Gary that are off the?
Everything on this road is going in the same direction because it's a freeway. There's only
Okay.
one direction. And yes, you can pretty much, if that truck's on this road, if it doesn't get off at the very next off ramp, it's going to be going for at least 10 minutes in that direction.
Okay, I'm gonna regret this. I'm gonna try and hitch a ride, pretty
Alright.
much.
How do
Yeah.
you do it? What do you do? How do you try and hitch a ride?
You know the. Yeah, I bloody.
Right.
Oh.
Quickly, you realize nobody's going to stop for you on the side of a freeway.
Okay, all right.
Might have to resort to something a bit more extreme.
I'm gonna have to jump it then. I'm gonna have to jump on somebody's roof.
Well, I mean, there are other options. You could just stand in the middle of the traffic. People are going to try and stop their cars.
Another squash Nosferatu.
They might not see, but they will try and stop if they see a person in the middle of the freeway.
Okay. All right. I will try and stop somebody.
All right. I'm gonna make this peculiar kind of. Well, we don't have your character sheet anyway, so I'll just have to make up a dice pool. I'm thinking it's like wits and performance, basically,
Okay.
something like that.
Yeah,
Um,
sounds about right.
I don't think as a Nosferatu you have a lot of performance, but you do have wits. Okay, the first car goes past and nearly clips you. You try the next car. This car goes past you, nearly clips you, but then it begins to slow down and you see it indicating to stop.
And I go to the driver and show my ID.
Okay, there's this.
Your ID?
Yeah. I don't know. Oh, no, I can't do it.
They wind down their window and you can see this guy is sitting in the car. Looks like a pretty well-to-do fellow. He's sitting there, he looks up at you, he goes, "Are you okay, sir?" He winds down his window down just about this much.
Also,
Yeah.
how do you look?
Huh?
I
Because he's
look.
Nosferatu.
How do you look?
I'm in a biker's,
have
not a bikey clothes, but in a biker, person's for a motorbike.
Right,
person.
leather jacket, leather pants.
Make another rouse
Yeah,
check.
yeah.
What's he making a rouse check for?
Mask of a Thousand Faces.
Isn't this what he's actually wearing? Or no?
It's what I'm actually wearing at the moment, yeah. Yeah, but I'd still have to change my face.
Right. You had a balaclava on before.
Yeah, but
Oh, yeah,
that's
someone's
not,
gonna stop
that's
for
not
that.
going to make him stop.
Right, true.
He's
Okay,
not going to
so
stop
making
for
a
somebody
rouse
with a
check.
balaclava.
Okay. Very
Oh,
good.
what a friendly looking gentleman.
No, wait, you rolled a 10. I rolled a 10, so
That's good. That's good.
Okay,
you're
all
good.
right.
All right, he stops. He goes, "Sir, can I help you? You seem to be in distress. Are you,
Yeah, I need someone to take me that way to Gary.
Okay, we're going to make a persuasion check this time.
If only you had dominate. This would be
9 and a
wonderful.
9. He looks you up and down. And he goes, "You got any weapons on you?"
No.
He goes, "Are you wasted? Are you stoned? Are you drunk?"
No. Some bloody truck hit me and I want to keep track of it.
The truck hit you.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
get
it hit
in.
my bike.
Get
more
in
than
right
me.
away.
Okay.
Okay, so he pulls back out into the traffic now, and you're following. He's like,
It looks like blah, 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 blah.
"Okay, how long ago was that?"
I give him the exact time because I remember when I felt the pain. Yep.
Sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that. Okay,
Yeah.
well, my name is Sully.
Nice to meet you.
You too. You got a name?
Jake.
Jake. Well,
Yeah.
Jake, nice to meet you, Sully.
Nice to meet you.
All right. Now, here, he gets out his cell phone and he says, "Can you hold the wheel for a minute?"
Yep.
And he dials 111. "Don't worry, I'm going to get emergency services on this motherfucker. We can't have none of this shit going on down here."
Yeah, just concentrate on finding the truck. That's the most important thing at the moment. Let me have the phone. I'll talk to them.
What we need is okay, he passes you the phone.
And I push the button that actually turns it off and I start talking to them.
Okay. So meanwhile, there's a little bat on the back of a car.
Yep. And I'm looking out for the truck.
Looking out for the truck. All right. Well, you can make a perception check.
Batception.
Awareness. A wits and awareness roll, please.
4.
Okay.
Little bat 4.
You see the truck way up ahead, about a mile away, as you're going downhill now, and you can see the sea of red lights in front of you, which is like all the traffic. The backs of all the vehicles are all red lights, and the oncoming traffic is all white lights on the other side of the road. And up there, you can see a couple of trucks in the traffic up there.
Well, one's gonna have a
What you
box
notice,
tire.
two things else that you notice. First of all, it's starting to rain, which is making it harder to hold on. The second thing you notice is that the traffic is slowing down, and you can see roadworks up ahead.
Good. I use this time to hop off, and I'm gonna fly forward.
Okay.
Quick as
Right, so you're
I can.
traffic.
Yeah.
Trying to get as far forward as you can. Okay. And as you're doing that, Barry,
Flutter, flutter, flutter.
this is still Peter Wicks, right?
Yeah.
Okay. This guy's like, you having any luck with them emergency services?
Yep. They said that the next helicopter you see will probably be them.
They're sending a helicopter?
Police helicopter, man.
Damn. I should have been born a white man.
Well, they're looking for the truck, aren't they?
Yeah, well.
The next
anybody
cop
else
car
calls
you
them,
see
they
will
even
also
answer the
probably
police.
be them, they said.
I'm amazed they even answered the call, to be fair with you.
Yeah, well, so am I, brother, so am I.
Damn, looks like we're going to get stuck in some traffic up here.
Yeah.
He starts, he pulls up and he's, he starts weaving through the traffic at first until basically it all comes to a crunch as the 4 lanes on this side of the road is reduced.
All right. Hey, what's that thing on the ground down there by your feet?
He looks down.
Boom, disappear.
Okay.
Get it.
You gotta make another rouse check.
Yeah, I know.
I'm having a lot of fun.
You're good.
Oh.
You're not hungry yet. You're still hungry, but you're not.
Okay, I am gonna go roof to roof on every car.
Okay, so you're going to go roof jumping from car to car.
Yep,
Okay. All right. What powers are you activating?
the leapy thingy.
Yep.
Obfuscate and the leapy thingy.
Okay, which obfuscate are you using?
The one that makes me invisible. I don't
Not very
know.
specific.
It is unseen passage.
Yeah.
Unseen passage, okay.
Yeah.
All right, so your athletics is fine. You're jumping from car to car to car. And as you're jumping from car to car to car,
Oh, for fuck's sake.
realize that there are traffic cameras on this.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You have Ghost in the Machine.
Yeah, I have Ghost in the Machine.
Do you have to actually...
No additional cost.
Oh, gee, that doesn't cost me. Oh, okay, good. Nice to know.
But does it need to be activated at all? Or does it just automatically?
Yeah, when you use obfuscate, unseen passage, it's automatic.
It's automatic. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. No
Okay,
worries
cool.
then. You're jumping from rooftop to rooftop and you're hearing people yell and shout out. And one guy even gets out of his car to check what happened to the top of his car and looking around at the sky as you go leaping from car to car to car, moving forward.
Heavy hailstones, I think to myself.
Crazy.
Right. Meanwhile, as you're doing this, well, I suppose Belladonna's at the front. Really, she was the Ford.
Yeah.
So you see the truck stuck in traffic up here. It has to slow down because there's people with high vis vests and lights and things. There's like panels of lights, that look a bit like this but red. That kind of stuff.
How fortuitous.
Huh?
How fortuitous.
How fortuitous. Yeah.
Meanwhile, Chase, because everybody would be attracted to them at the moment, the truck and everything else disappearing, he's found Vincenzi
Okay.
and is going to a helicopter.
Going to a helicopter.
Yeah, to one of his helicopters.
Okay.
Remember, he said get one ready. So he has to go all the way back to his base, to be fair.
Yeah, that's what I'm...
Yeah, he's going to all the way back to the base.
All right, so he's heading back to the base with Vincenzi.
Yeah.
Vincenzi says, so what happened? What's going on?
The
What
truck
is?
took off.
Okay.
There was shooting.
I heard the shooting.
I'm pretty sure they are. Oh, what do they call themselves? Sabbat. I'm pretty sure they're sabbat.
Okay.
And we need to get to a helicopter so we can find that damn truck.
Okay, a helicopter. So you want to go back to the base? Is that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. As you're driving, he says, "You know, Chase. This brings me to an important point.
Oh, yes, really?
In the future, why don't we set it up so that you got a couple of helicopters parked in different parts of the city? So you got one close to like a location that, like for example, see that building over there? If there'd been a helicopter there, we could just go there right now. Wouldn't have to go so far, right?
I get the point.
Yeah, you get the point.
Good point. Good point. Good point.
Balls, too.
But the other reason was because Barry didn't know if he had enough helicopters to do that for a
At this
start.
point, you got one helicopter, so no.
Yeah. I thought I only had one. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, you better get your friend, what's his name, Jimmy, working on that shit. You need a couple more choppers. That seems to me to be a thing to think about.
Yeah, okay.
Safe houses.
Okay.
You want safe houses. You want to set up your safe houses around the city.
Did Chase see Belle's like
Did
take
Chase
her
see,
stuff off?
did
and, like-
Chase see Bells do what?
Well, she had to like put her
Right.
stuff somewhere. So
Right. I don't know. Did Chase see that? He might have.
How about throw dice?
Or dice. 3? I don't think so.
I'll come back. It's fine. Oh
Belladonna.
no, someone steals my hitch clippers.
Right.
Oh no.
Belladonna, you get up to the truck.
I'm going to like scale down the side of it and then start ripping at tires.
Ripping the tires on
Yep.
the back of the truck.
Especially, I'm going to do the front ones because those are the ones that kind of matter.
Right. Those are the ones that steer the truck.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
So I'm down there.
All right.
And then I go find the others and pop them like.
All right. While you're
Is
doing
it?
that, the truck starts going, and people get out of the truck with shotguns, and they start looking around for you because obviously some shit's up. At that point, other people in the traffic start freaking out. There's yelling, there's honking. You can see people on the phone trying to call cops. You can see up ahead. There's the road work people. They're freaking out. They're on their radios and they start running to hide when these guys get out with their shotguns. And they just start shooting around the edges of the vehicle. They don't know who's there or how they're there. So they just start shooting. One of them says, "I got something. There's a creature here." And
Can I stealth it?
sorry, what?
Could I do some stealthiness
You want to make
so they might not be able to see me?
Well,
I'm a dark bat in the dark.
dark bat in the darkness. Yeah, you can make a dex and stealth check.
All right. 2.
All right. Yeah, nah. He sees you.
Oh well.
What's going underneath the truck? It's some kind of creature. You can make a dex and dodge check.
Right.
Dex and athletic.
And then I'm gonna attack him.
All right.
Yeah. 5.
5. All right.
Like
No worries.
uber happy roll there. It's all green.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna attack him.
Okay. So now you're making a dex and roll.
Roll. Yeah.
All right. So, Peter, as you're jumping across the tops of the cars, you hear shotgun blasts up ahead, and you're seeing the shotgun blasts. 5 successes. Okay, that man, he dead.
Okay.
Good.
Okay,
I'll rip him under the truck as well.
All right.
And I'll start feeding on him.
start feeding on him. Okay, as you say, it's going to take a while to feed.
That's true. I'll feed for like 1 point, I guess.
All right.
That takes a while, doesn't
watching feet walking around the side of the truck, boots, and the nozzle of a gun pointed downwards at the road, and a coat hanging there. Peter, do a thing.
it? Peter, do a thing.
Am I at the truck yet?
You're approaching the truck. Yes, you can do it.
Okay. I'll get on top of it.
Okay, so you get to the final car in that stack in that row, and then you
Yeah.
get from that car up onto the truck. This
Yeah.
is going to be an athletics check, even with your potence, because it is tall.
Yeah.
You get most of the way up, grab on, and pull yourself onto the roof.
Cool. Okay.
As you
Okay.
do,
Hmm?
a hatch on the roof comes flying open.
You know that grenade?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll throw it in because I don't know if she's down underneath.
that's true. Okay, so you roll the grenade towards that hatch. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we're making a deck.
And
athletics.
can I try and put the hatch down?
No, the hatch flew off, like it
Oh,
exploded.
broke off.
Boop, 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 boop,
Yeah.
and it lands on the side of the road somewhere.
Okay.
Wow, you rolled 2 10s. Okay, so your grenade, you pull the pin, you roll it down towards the hole, it drops into the hatch, and you hear and the truck, the shape of the back of the truck changes as it's deformed by the explosion inside on the back of the container. And Belladonna, the whole vehicle above you rocks.
Dex, can I get out of that situation?
Definitely.
Thank you.
Yep. So you go rolling out the other side, right? As you do you want to make a dex and stealth?
Dex stealth.
If you're still trying to be stealthy, I'm assuming.
Well, we'll give it a shot. 3.
3, okay. Okay, well, apparently somebody spotted you nonetheless. As you come flying out,
Don't mind me, I'm just a bat.
dex and athletics as this bat comes rolling out the side of the truck. A shotgun blast goes off towards you.
All right. So 6.
6 successes. Wow, okay.
Can I get him now?
Yep, so you're going to make a dex and brawl.
Yes. Oh, hello, my friend. I say in bat.
In bat.
4.
4, okay. You latch onto him. You severely damage him.
These bat attacks are getting worse each night.
Right. Peter, on the roof.
Jump down the hole.
As you're approaching the hole,
Yeah.
smoke comes pouring out of it.
Ah, fuck.
Smoke was expected. You put a grenade down there.
Yeah, but this is like a shape of kind of spiral of it that comes wisping out.
Very cool, very cool.
Fuck.
Kind of like the shape of a tornado, if you like. And it just goes up above you and to the point where you can no longer see it.
Fuck.
But now there's police helicopters approaching. All the ghouls are dead. And the traffic is completely stopped. And you can see police cars coming up the side of the freeway, and everybody's, because they've got their own special lane, right?
Okay. I'll use some more blood.
To
Change into a suit.
okay.
It's just a rouse check.
Yeah, rouse check. You roll a 10. You don't use any blood.
Like an FBI agent.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Okay, the first cop car pulls up. There's two more pull up right behind them. So now there's 3 4x4s, and cops just start pouring out. There's like 8 cops here now. One of them immediately starts heading over in your direction. They've got their radio telephones and they've got the guns out and all the works. Choppers beginning to circle the area.
The bat's going to fly off.
Guy gets out, one of the cop cars, he gets out with a megaphone. He starts saying, "Everybody get out of your vehicles now.
I'm
Move
going to
the
lose
side of the
blood.
road."
I'll obfuscate before anybody can see me.
Okay, very good. That's another rouse check. That's a 2. Okay, that's another level of hunger.
Okay.
You're back up to 4 now.
I'll go and look for somebody to partake of because there's not much else I can do.
Okay. Well, everybody's getting out of their vehicles on the side of the road and moving to the side of the road. Families, individuals, all different types of people. The sorts of people that would be traveling to Gary at this time of night. And as they're doing that, some of them are quite sort of back from the road in the shadows. And you notice, that person might be quite good to feed on, and you just slip your fangs in the back of their neck.
Yeah,
Go
I'll
down.
do that.
And you feed from them for a while in the darkness whilst the cops take care of the truck and all of this other shit that's going on here.
Yeah.
Belladonna, what are you doing? Belladonna.
I will fly off to a distance so I can just like watch what's happening. Yeah, and if everything looks okay, I'll fly back to
Okay.
my stuff. It's going to take a
Alright.
while, but that's
Well,
okay.
the police start taking eyewitness accounts of what's going on. They clear up one lane so that vehicles can move through at a checkpoint where they check every individual that goes through there. And they eventually they tow the truck off to the side of the road, and then they get a bigger tow truck to tow the truck out of here altogether. Media choppers turn up and start circling, as well as the police choppers. And after about 3 or 4 hours, they get this all cleaned up. Obviously, they pull out road cones and all that sort of stuff as well. Yeah.
Like I don't know if I saw that guy like disappear into nothing.
No, you didn't see that.
So I'll just be looking around for him.
Okay, you don't see him. You don't. Nobody approaches the truck. Nothing out of the ordinary.
Okay, I'll fly back.
Okay. Back to where?
Back to my my stuff.
Back to O Block?
Yeah, back to O Block
Okay.
to get my my bag and stuff.
All right. And as you're about to get you start looking for your bag, and it's gone.
My clothes and stuff. Okay.
Perception check.
I'm assuming the little girl has it because that sounds very her. Trying to figure out what that is. Five.
Yeah, your little friend is sitting on the other side of the parkway in the center of this between the buildings, on her tricycle, and she's got your bag.
I'll fly over to her.
Oh, you fly over to her. Okay. And she sees you approach. Do you land by her or on her or next to her or?
I'll just land.
She's under a tree.
Okay. I'll fly at a distance, I suppose, and then sort of walk up as a bat.
Okay, so you walk up to her as a bat.
The thing is with my bat form, like my character, Bells has one white eye, one brown eye. The bat would have the same features.
Features, right?
So she just sit there. Well, Bells will go up to her little bag, and
The little girl leans into you, and she starts talking. She says, "You're that FBI lady I saw earlier. I can tell from your eyes." She looks at you and sort of squinting at you. She's, "What you doing back here? I knew there was something funny about you."
I'll look at the bag.
Start pulling at the bag.
I'll like look at the bag, and then I'll reach for it.
That's yours?
Little bat nod.
She goes, "What you gonna give me for it?"
I will. I'll point to where she put where Bells saw her put the card.
Inside her pocket.
Yeah. Just point to it.
Let's see if she can figure that out. She's, "What you doing? What you doing, Bat?" "I don't understand. You got to learn to talk proper." She goes, you talking about this? She takes the card out. You want me to call you? I ain't got a phone. I can't call you. Mama's phone got cut off last week because we didn't pay the power bill.
Okay.
It's pretty much worthless to me until such a time as I can get my ass in college.
Okay, so I don't really have anything to write with. The bet's gonna be like like making little like pin.
Well, the little girl reaches into her pocket and pulls out some yellow chalk.
Oh, so the bet bells will take the chalk and be like, I will pay your phone bill.
She's like, okay.
And I will give you candy.
I'm more interested in the phone bill.
Oh.
Real happy about that.
Okay.
Maybe she stopped beating Jerome.
Yeah.
When
So
you're gonna get that done anyhow?
I just point to the clothes and stuff.
She goes, well, when you paid the phone bill, you come back and get your bag.
I'll get the joke and be like, I need this stuff, but I promise I will get that to you.
Yeah, okay, I heard it before. And she leaves the bag and she rides off on her tricycle.
The bat will pull the bag to somewhere.
You're going, Mama, I was talking to a bat.
It's a good thing kids are crazy.
What'd I tell you about lying? Lying's a bad thing, girl.
She's gonna get beat.
You're gonna get beat. I'm gonna beat you a little.
She's gonna get the switch.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll turn back into myself, put my clothes back on. I might have enough money to cover it in my bag. I don't know.
In cash? Let's see.
You're as rich as houses, woman.
I know, I have a lot of money.
You might have $800 in that bag in cash.
Okay, let's see. No. I rolled the dice, it's not today. That's fine. I will then I'm gonna pick up my phone and I'm going to call Chase.
All right, Chase.
And be like, could you please bring
right, Chase, where is Chase? He's in the
right, yeah, true.
Okay. So he's on to the chopper. And you're just about to get to the to where the helicopter pad is.
Yeah.
And your phone starts ringing.
Hello?
Hi, it's Bells. So I couldn't see the guy that we were after. The truck is mobilized, so you don't need to worry about that. Could you pick me up at the location that you just left? And if you could bring some cash.
You mean he names the place.
O-Block.
O-Block.
Yes, if you could bring, I don't know, maybe $800.
800. Yeah.
I'll pay you back.
I'm on my way.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
And I just sit and wait. I'll wait where that goes.
Like, poor bugger is looking at, he's thinking, no, it wouldn't fit in O-Block and it would look suspicious, but I want to fly. And he's like, and the voices in his head are saying, stupid idea.
Right.
So he takes a car, begrudgingly.
Begrudgingly, you take a car. Well, Vincenzi can drive you back again.
Yeah, I'll get Vincenzi to drive me back.
I'm getting real familiar with this route now, Chase.
Yes, I know.
A couple of times tonight. At least I had to drop those guys off, you know.
Haven't you?
Yeah, I had to.
Oh, okay. Did they give their appreciation in any way, shape, or form?
Yeah, you know, I don't know. They didn't try and mug me. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
Okay,
Help people. What do you get? Fuck all.
Okay, so now you're on your way back to Bell's. Bell's, you wait around for 30 minutes. Eventually, Chase turns up in a car with Vincenzi. You get in the car.
Oh, hi, guys.
Driving.
Do you have the cash?
Yes, I have the cash.
Oh, before you
Uh-oh.
start driving, then.
Yeah. May I please?
You may.
Thank you.
To her?
I'll be back. I'll be right back. And I'll run over to the wherever I can find that little girl.
Right. Okay, she sees you standing around in the middle of the thing again, and she comes over to you. You back again, lady?
I sure am.
That was fast. I didn't think I was gonna see you again.
Well, if who knows? If you call that number, I'll definitely be here. Here is a wad of cash.
Damn, she says. Damn, there's a whole fat stack of cash.
It's to go towards your phone bill.
She holds it up. That's gonna pay the phone bill. That's gonna pay the power bill. That's probably gonna pay the rent.
How about I give that to your
Enough left
mom?
for me to get my little ponies.
Okay, how about you take out what you need for little ponies? I'll give the rest to your mom, because if you go up to your mom with this, she probably won't believe where you got it from, right?
Vincenzi.
Yeah, that's probably true.
So if I give that to her, then she can put that towards her bills.
She goes, I'm gonna need $50.
Of course. Here you go. $50. All the ponies you could ever want.
She looks very happy and she squeals about it.
Should we go to your mom now?
Right, and she turns her tricycle around and starts riding back towards D block. And you get over there, and she takes you upstairs. She just gets off the tricycle and leaves it in the park. And you go inside, and she takes you up to an apartment. You knock. She opens the door actually herself. She knows the pin number, and it's one of those cheap pin locks. Very barely works, and it's very rough. And the door swings open, and she takes you and says, "Mama, I got a friend here wants to talk to you." "Yeah, you got a friend there?" "You got no friends, Maurice."
Maurice.
Maurice is a man.
That's
Terrible name.
for a little girl.
Give me a name. Yeah, see, you can't do any better than Maurice
Yeah, but
either.
I'm not gonna come up with a guy's name.
No,
The horrible guy's name. I don't know, Mara.
Marianne.
That-
Let's go
I
with
don't know.
Marianne.
Okay. Yeah,
Um,
sure.
Okay, so she comes up to the door where you are, and she goes, "Who are you?"
Hi, I'm Belladonna. I work at the High Priestess.
I ain't never heard of a place like that. Did Jerome go in there? Has he been stealing shit again?
No. Basically, your little girl entered a competition at school,
Yeah.
and she won first prize, which
Is
is $750 in prize money. And this is to go to you so that you can pay for your power bills and phone bills and things that you might require. Maybe even
You
rent.
entered a competition? You never told me about that. I'm sorry, Mom. I didn't know I had to tell nobody. She you better come
Here
in
you
for
are.
you want to come in for a coffee or something?
I actually have a bit of an appointment to make. I'm sorry.
So
Just
this is
here to
from this
deliver
place here.
this.
You say this is the High Priestess. Is that
High
right?
Priestess, yes.
I'm gonna take this money. She swipes it off.
Well, of course, it's
And I'm
for
gonna
you.
get my lawyer to check you out.
Okay. Your lawyer.
You have a lawyer?
You saying I don't got a lawyer? You say that because I'm poor and I live in O Block, I don't have a lawyer? You making some kind of, is this some kind of racist slur?
No. Look at me. I can't be racist. I know I'm white, but she's
Right. She's
yeah, Native American.
fair enough.
Anyway, I hope you enjoy it. Have a good night and congratulations again.
Thank you very much. Shuts the door.
And I'll run back to the car.
Toodaloo back to the car. Okay, get back to the car.
Okay, we can go now.
In that time,
Yep.
Peter has decided to go back to, back to Thing Block.
O Block, yep.
Yeah, O Block. And he probably sees their car if he gets there in time. because he's got to make a report to Chase anyway.
Okay. He also has a phone, and he can call them as well to find out where they are.
It's not broken from all that
That's
crashing
true. A
and
lot of jumping around and things. There's a very high chance that it's broken.
Low.
Yeah,
Phones
yeah.
are made like bricks back then.
And roll a d10, and on a 7, 8, 9, your phone is intact.
Okay.
A 3, your phone is smashed to smithereens.
Yeah, well, that's why I had to walk all the way back.
That's fair.
I
Okay, so-
jump all the way back, should I say?
Jesus, that'd be so exhausting.
Fuck, I'm tired.
Yeah.
Well, by the time, let's see if the timing is correct.
You jump in like 5-foot increments, right?
Don't forget I jump on things to get to certain places, so
Right, running, jumping, climbing trees.
yeah.
You get back there. There is a 30-minute gap between your timing and their timing,
Okay.
so you don't see them around.
Okay.
However, there are more cops because there was a shootout at O Block not very long ago, and now the cops are turning up outside, and very gingerly do they go inside. They don't even want to go in there. In fact, they park up like 3 vehicles outside, and you're watching them get out, and they're talking to each other, and they're like talking about what they're going to take in there and whether they should even go in there. Should we hand this over to some other department? So who will deal with this? And they're like, nah, you guys have to deal with this shit. So they end up drawing straws about who's going to go in, and they select 5 officers to go in as a little team. And so they go into building C. And first of all, they go around to where the shootout was, and they start asking questions. Nobody wants to talk to them. Nobody answers their questions. Everybody's ignoring them. And that's when you see Vincenzi's car pull up with them. Is that what you wanted to do?
Yeah, thank you. And he goes to Vincenzi's car. And the door opens by itself
Jesus
at the back.
That
Christ.
doesn't. You can't do that. I'm sure.
As
That'll
soon as
make
you
me
open the
unobfuscate, won't it?
door- As soon as
Yeah.
you open the door, you unobfuscate. But you can
Okay.
do it fast and suddenly.
Yeah.
Scare the bejesus out of everyone.
Yeah, you definitely scare the bejesus out of everybody.
Okay.
And you slip into the car immediately before anybody gets a chance to see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ow.
You're still alive, huh?
Ow.
You okay?
Ow.
I'll take that as a yes.
He adjusts the mirror in the front seat, and he looks at you, and he's like, you don't look too good.
Mm.
You didn't look too good before, but now you look positively shit.
I am positively shit. We've got to do this in a better way. We're doing something wrong. I think our target escaped into a black mist.
What?
Like protein?
A black mist. It seemed to be a combination like protein and something else.
Because I've always wanted to do that.
Before I say that, what's
I think
protein?
it's that shadowy stuff.
What was it like? Was it more like mist or shadows?
Well, it was night. It was dark. It was hard to get a color because of the fact that it was so dark. You know how when you look at a red car at nighttime, it looks like it's brown?
Yeah, okay. I couldn't tell whether it was mist or shadows. It was just black. He just like that imitation. It went.
That was good. Yeah,
Just
yeah.
disappeared.
Just
yeah.
like that. Vincenzo
They had a hatch in the top of the truck. I don't know why I didn't put something on that hatch before.
Well, maybe
because
you
I-
didn't see it.
Eh?
Maybe you didn't see it. Maybe it was an emergency hatch or something. Maybe it was designed to be invisible.
Yeah, well, it was pretty hard to see. The only way I saw it is because they kind of blew it off and it went. See that? Oh, I explain things so well. So boss, looking at Chase.
Oh, you're not boss anymore,
I know.
Belladonna.
It's okay.
Does it hurt?
Well, Chase calls Belle's boss. So Peter, I don't really know Peter
calls
well
Chase
enough.
boss. Right.
So
whoever, we've got to do this in a better way. Because they keep getting away. We should have lots of people, like, we should be checking out that place now.
Yeah, well, I mean, I've been talking about you want to get some kind of team together, you know? You need a, I don't know, SWAT team or something working for
Well,
you guys.
hang on,
Private security.
hang on, give me a break, says Chase. I have been trying to get my hands on the police.
That's true.
It's fine to say it, but to do it is really hard. To brainwash a cop is not easy.
Well, I mean, I told you I can get you to a barbecue this weekend with a bunch of cops from Gary Town.
What time of night?
Well, officially it starts at Sunday afternoon in the afternoon about 3:00. But I know these guys. These guys are going to be partying till 10, 11.
All right, I'll come to that definitely.
Elsa's on her phone texting Yarian.
You're
Being
on the
like, I
phone.
miss you.
So,
Not paying attention.
Peter is like looking at you.
You get a response.
Right.
Oh,
So
just like patting.
we need to get together and
Pat
discuss. Peter says, hang on, let me get in here. We need to get together and discuss what we saw and what happened together, so we know what's going on.
So, do you want to say what you saw down there? I mean, I just came across a gunfight, and then we've got that woman. Oh, we had that woman. Did that woman hop out of the taxi? Did those guys take her? Vincenzi?
Vincenzi?
Taekwon?
Yeah, they took her to Kevin Jackson's.
Okay, right. We might actually need to talk to her.
Chase, your phone rings.
Hello.
I would like to know if I'm speaking with Chase Hamilton. This is Prince Loden.
No, you're not, but I'll pass you to him. Prince Loden, boss.
Why do you have Chase's number? Chase's phone.
Hello?
This is Prince Loden speaking. I am calling the Chicago Queen Coterie for an update and report. There has been a number of incidences tonight that need to be explained. So perhaps rather than answering the question over the telephone, you'll come now to the Sears Tower.
I'm on my way.
You bring your team with you.
We are on our way.
Most appreciated. Click.
Under whose jurisdiction was any of this? So like
Very blurry.
Yeah, the bridge, is that Chicago?
Well, O Block is technically Chicago.
Okay, right.
So there's that. Where else did you guys go?
We were on the bridge, and then we were off the bridge, and we were
the
by
ramp,
that work
freeway,
site. Yeah.
The freeway towards Gary.
Was that Gary?
Yeah, the freeway was heading towards Gary.
But is it Gary? Where that truck incident happened?
Chicago.
Okay,
No,
okay.
The whole thing happened in Chicago.
Sweet.
Okay, so Vincenzi's like, so what are we doing? You wanted me to go ahead and
We're going to, to see the prince.
Great, my favorite. All right. I'm glad that you guys get to go in and I have to hang out in the car, so I'm probably okay with that.
Okay. I'm glad you're okay with that.
Let's do it.
I tell you what, Vincenzi, says Chase.
Yeah.
You go up and see the prince and I'll sit in the car.
You know what? I wouldn't trade that job for $1 million.
Thank
Okay,
you.
maybe for $1 million, but probably not any less than that. Okay, so Vincenzi's driving you back to the Sears Tower, and eventually, after some time, you get there and park up in the underground parking lot. High security, Secure Corp vans around you, Secure Corp guards around you, cameras are on you.
Yep.
And you get in the elevator and go up.
We're going up. Hi, Frankie.
Yo,
I'm glad to be going up today.
oh, going up is always good, isn't it? Yeah, I prefer
Yeah.
up and down. So, what are you here for tonight?
Hopefully good news.
Good news. Well, I hope good news as well. Yeah. Well, good luck with all of that.
Thank you.
The vehicle stops, the elevator stops, and the doors open. Go through the security checkpoint. Takes about 5 minutes to do all the things, scanning every single thing that comes through.
I'll take out the shears.
All right. And you leave them in a little green plastic tray, and they say they'll be there for you when you come back
On
out.
steak.
Mhm.
All right, and you get inside the personal scanner. Stand here, put your hands here. Blah, 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 it goes around in a circle, and then stops, and you step out, and then one of them scans you again. It's like, oh, it's your belt buckle, all the usual bullshit that goes on, and then finally you get into the waiting room, and Prince Loden is standing in the waiting room. And he says, "Well, there's been a few things tonight. Why don't you come with me? Come." And he turns around and starts walking down the hallway.
Yep.
He goes past his office. Keep coming. And you get to a boardroom where you go in and you see Critias in younger. Tyler.
Oh,
Who
I'll
else?
smile at Inyanga.
You smile at Inyanga. Inyanga has a slightly disturbed, concerned look on her face. Come on, come here. Al Capone is standing in the corner. A couple of other Ventru. Lorraine is there. Frank Gorgon is sitting in a chair in the corner. Tommy Hines is here. Kevin Jackson is sitting up in the back corner too. Why can I not find what I'm looking for? Oh, I guess I will open up the PDF because I obviously didn't take that as a note. Great. Sorry, guys.
Like who are you wanting to
I
be
just
there?
want a list of the whole Primogen Council.
Okay, we got Annabelle.
Annabelle.
We got Khalid.
Right, thank you. Yep. Annabelle, Khalid.
Tyler.
There's
Critias, and younger, obviously.
younger.
Mm,
Anyone
Prince
else?
is there.
Loden.
Are we forgetting anyone? Oh, Nicholas. Nikolai.
Nikolai.
Yeah.
Right, Nikolai. Okay, yes. And Nikolai is there.
And there's no Malkavian. Not yet. Oh, maybe. Jason has gotten off his ass and become the Primogen.
It's not a matter of getting off his ass, it's a matter of getting them to accept him as a Primogen.
How could they not? He is perfect for the job. He has over 100 years of experience of being a vampire. He is the
Would you
most
like to bring
eloquent
this
of
up?
all the
You
Malkavians.
could bring this up with them now if you like.
Well, I can't bring that up because Belladonna doesn't give a shit.
Right. So
But
in any case, you
Mercy
go
does.
into the Primogen Council meeting room, where everyone is sitting about this enormous board table. And well, it seems our guests have arrived, he says. I am so sorry to call you all together at this emergency meeting tonight, but it seems to me that we have something of a problem with these sabbats. Now, I would like you, first of all, to listen to these two members of our coterie. You will remember the Chicago Queen Coterie from about a year ago now. They were created for this express purpose originally, but now we have a few new members, different members. But they still operate in the same fashion and serve the same purpose. Everybody around the council tables listening and nodding, and clearly they know what this prince is just filling them in with information they already know. So I would like a report, if you will, as to the events of this evening, please. And Loden steps back and he pats you on the shoulder, Chase. If you would like to begin. If you need any resources for this, some maps or anything, I can bring up maps. Let's have a map of the city up here, please. And one of the assistants puts up a projector on the wall of the city.
we
Now,
have discovered in this section of the city right here, and that particular lot of buildings right there,
Kevin Jackson says that's O Block.
that there was a sabbat. We think it was one of their what do you call it, staging areas.
I see. And what did you find there? When you investigated? You have investigated, yes?
We have found that guy that we helped. Isn't he one of Loden's shoulders?
Kevin Jackson?
Yeah.
He's here, and yes.
We discovered that Mr. Jackson's group that he originally sent in had been captured, staked, and they were ready to kill them.
I see.
We thought the best option was to get them out as quickly as possible. Peter here, and of course Belladonna, they proceeded to go in. Peter first, he proceeded to go in and find them and get them out.
I see.
Him and Belladonna from the basement.
And what happened there?
There was a firefight, literally. Heavy weapons and at one point even an incendiary grenade. Is that right, Peter?
Right, I think we've heard enough. Clearly you've survived and done very well. You've managed to make your way out of there. What kind of evidence have you found and collected, and how are you able to connect this particular cell to any other sabbat in the city?
We were in the process of getting onto that, but you called my prince, and I thought you were the more important thing to answer at the time.
I see. So this also explains the the other incident on the freeway, approximately here, then I take it that as part of this whole incident here?
What we suspect is their main person tried to depart on the truck. We tried to stop the truck, but due to certain abilities that Peter noticed, he escaped. They had a hidden hatch in the truck and managed to escape. He was a kind of black mist or shadow. Peter couldn't tell. But Belladonna also pursued with Peter.
My prince, says Annabelle Treabelle. She says, I'm not sure that I'm particularly useful here at this meeting tonight. Do you think perhaps it was a mistake to bring all of us here to hear this? I'm not sure that there's anything that anyone here is able to do or help with. The event has already happened. It's too late. And he says, au contraire, au contraire. You see, I am looking to give the Chicago Queen Coterie, what is it that you call yourselves now? You have a new name, is it true?
That's true. We are the Minerva's shield.
Yes, Minerva's shield. He smiles, and all of the Primogens smile, except for Inyanga. He says, we should like to, I'm looking for an opportunity to ask you, each of you, who has stakes in the city of Chicago and its well-being, if you would assist us with providing Minerva's shield with further resources, weapons, vehicles, guards, soldiers, and whatever resources that you can bring yourselves to bring to bear against this cult of evil revelations that is against us, that seek to bring us down, destroy us, and lower us all to their level. And Critias coughs. Is that so? He says. Yes, my friend. That is precisely why I've called you here. And Tyler says, well, I can provide you with some resources, but they are expensive to maintain. I would need some sort of kickback for that. And what would you be speaking of in particular? Well, I have some vehicles, and in particular, I understand your man here, Chase, is a pilot. You've already had him fly your private chopper about. Perhaps I can give you access to the airfield and some other vehicles in that realm. What do you say to that? And she looks at you, Chase.
That would be an excellent idea. In fact, we have a plan. A plan.
Well, perhaps we can discuss your plan when the prince sees fit. She looks back at the prince, and he smiles almost sarcastically back at her. And you, Belladonna, you have anything to add to all of this? You witnessed all of it, I assume?
Well, the majority of it. I wasn't able to see the guy go off, but I couldn't see him when all was over and done with.
I see.
So
well, the truck itself, I understand, is currently being taken into possession by the Chicago Police Department, and it's now in a warehouse, housed out in blah blah blah. He tells you a place. So if you would like to examine it, please do. We shall grant you access to that through Secure Corp.
Excellent. Also, could we have a talk to? And I looked at Kim and Jackson. That woman.
We have actually captured somebody, as Mr. Jackson can tell you.
He goes, yeah, they captured her, all right. Taekwon.
Now I know your childer, or are they your childer? I know that they probably want some revenge. They actually showed a lot of restraint, which is nice. but we really need to have a talk to her first. She might give us some clues as to where to go from here.
You want I should bring her to you, or you want to come to me?
I'll look to
Necessary,
Chase.
says the prince. He says, I've already organized for her to be brought here.
Dear.
And Kevin looks at him like, you did what? Yes, Kevin, do not forget that just because you have your resources that I have not got access to them. Kevin Jackson seems a little bit put out by that, but all right. So I will have her brought here by tomorrow night, and we shall perform our interrogation, shall we? Together, like one big happy family.
You say interrogation, I say gentle asking. Because I don't have the backbone for interrogation.
That's so.
Hmm.
You get a number of looks from the Primogen at that point.
But yeah, I'm still kind of new.
Well, you must give the young ones a break. They are new and still learning on the job. Well, if anyone has any questions, now's a good time.
I do, my lord. I want to ask a favor of you, my prince.
A favor or boon?
A boon. I'd like to make a child. I need to make my forces bigger.
He looks around the room at the rest of the Primogen Council, and some of them look shocked. Annabelle's like absolutely, utterly shocked, and her face is a mask of disapproval. Kevin Jackson doesn't seem to really care. Yeah.
Well, I personally think it would really be beneficial to us, and to strengthen our forces would look wonderfully on you, my prince. Like it's what we all what we should all be working towards, right? Eliminating the sabbat. And now if we get more people on our side, we have more people that can defend our city, our great city of Chicago, against them.
Tell me, do you have somebody in mind? A candidate?
I have a child that runs my security. I mean, he doesn't say that. A retainer that runs my security.
And you would choose this retainer to make a child?
Yes, she's very wise. She's careful.
I see. I should like to meet this retainer of yours before any decisions were made.
Yes, my prince. Of course.
Of course. I will consider this, and I will put it to a vote amongst the Primogen. They're saying, they're like, in fact, Critias says, we're ready to vote now, thank you. And Loden says, not now. There are other things at hand. Very well. But I should like to know if there's anything else that's important that you would wish to pass on to us this night.
Barry's trying to think if there's anything he's missed.
The main thing that you need to explain to us, I suppose, is the location of any escapees. I understand you destroyed a number of sabbat this evening, including one Schlachter.
Yes. So Peter says.
And Peter Wicks, you were the orchestrator of that.
Yes, sir.
Well, Khalid, he says, I hope you reward your childer, your grandchilder, for his bravery. Khalid just nods under his hood. Very well, if there's nothing else, I suppose you should go and get about your business. Prepare yourselves for tomorrow evening. We shall begin our questioning.
We will see you tomorrow night.
Good night then.
I'll stand up and I look at Nyanga like, can we talk with my face? She's like, I don't know what you're saying.
That looks at you and she goes like this.
Call you. All right. And I'll do that at my when I think she has the chance to, or will she be the one to?
Will she be the one what?
Will she be the one calling?
You don't know.
Okay,
not sure.
well,
But you'll be in
now Bells is confused.
you'll be in touch by phone.
Okay.
Is certainly the overall impression. So I think
Coming, love.
you can try and get hold of her, and if you can, then that's good. And if she gets hold of you first, that's good too. So it doesn't really matter. But we shall wrap up here.
Yep.
Okay. Thank
Look
you.
at us all doing awesomely at this V5 game.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
it was a bit of a nightmare.
Yeah.
Mess.
We have areas where we're good at or
Uh-huh.
getting good at, and then we have areas where we need to learn. And we now know that most of it we need to learn.
Yeah.
Let's get my real character sheet up too. So
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
please.
All right. Stop.